All right. The shows were live, so what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 35th W.D.F.C. Just Game Party Chat.
35 already.
35,
wow.
Yeah. Might have to slow things down. Right? So, but of course, you all know what W.D.F.C. stands for. Who the fuck cares? We keep saying that every day, and people keep crying. And
yes,
less gaming, more crying. But we do fucking care about gaming. So
we also care about good tunes as well.
Oh yeah,
that's the jam right there.
That is that's enough.
Oh, buddy, Siberian chat. Hey man, thank you for the level 30 gold hoarder deal.
Yes, Siberia's going to be bothering Isabella. It's a bit snowed under at the moment.
Shit. Yeah, you gotta help him out so he can get back. He can keep his internet live.
Yes.
So of course we got the WD.F.C. here. We took a break last week.
Yeah, you're blessed tonight, motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. I'm worried. How you doing, sir?
Yo, good.
We got the W.D.F.C. Mr. Daz, UK Dazers.
Yes. W.D.F.C.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Remember,
you're supposed to be spelled THE, not D.A. Like.
Well,
19-year-old says.
Well, whatever. we've got JD. JD play. I love playing chat. How are you going, Mom?
We got the F, WDFC, myself, Fastback. And then, of course, we got Mr. Coop, SuPRcooPR.
What's going on?
C, WDFC. And we got the silent, they got the S, WDFC, the who the fuck cares shitheads.
I like it.
The H is for HDK. What's up, Stinky Corpse?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys?
You know what? We've got Stinky Baby in chat.
Shit.
Shit.
Hey, Stinky Baby.
Yes.
Ready.
Beer.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm back on the beer bandwagon. Fuck the tea.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Fuck the tea back.
It's just a fad.
Yeah, man. This I don't know if I told you guys. I didn't get on the DM much, but this podcast is about the new IP we want. I was talking about it with Coop, and he brought it up, and it's like what new IP? What do we want to see? What kind of new IP? You know what I mean? It could be anything. It could be open world, just a linear single player, whatever. That the games like the Daz likes, like The Witness. I'm sure you want to see some new IP like that. And
I'd like to see some more.
He wants a new Street Fighter on Xbox One.
Yes. Well, the 30th anniversary is rolling out soon.
That'd be cool. Yeah. We'll start with you, Stink Corpse. What have you been playing this week?
Shit, not a whole lot. Of course, when did some Sea of Thieves over the weekend because you and Siberia were there in the party with me and Noof and Free Jack and
that was cool.
Else was all there. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Noof is a trip, man. I've heard, like I said, I've heard him in other podcasts many times, but being in a party chat with him, he's a trip. He's funny.
He's a fun guy to game with. I definitely enjoy playing with him. Me and Dirty, I started playing the co-op to Gears 4 because actually now that neither one of us have done the co-op of it. And I started a little bit of Hellblade Tuesday night when it released. And kind of.
Did you have your earphones on when you were playing it?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I've got it for the PS4 also, and that game's beautiful on the PS4, and it's even more beautiful on the.
You're playing on the X, right? 4K.
Yeah. Well, I don't have 4K TV, but 1080p. But still, it's beautiful looking game, and just the voices. It's definitely a game to kind of pick up.
What's up, Punky Dish?
Oh, Yeah, Bloody Zombies. Yeah, me and Punk played Bloody Zombies. I knew there was another game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
kind of a side scroller, kind of beat 'em up game that you can actually do a 4-player co-op. And me and him were doing it. I don't remember how far we got, but that game it gets kind of hectic. And then there's a part where there's a train, and I kept rolling off. Punk was, he giggled over that. So
The bear's calling you out, sir.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'll remember that next time, Cyber.
Cool. You, Coop?
Oh man. What have I been playing? Mainly been playing The Division again. I got back in, that they just released the 4K patch yesterday. Was it yesterday, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I jumped into that and great game. They upped the I wasn't actually, I think it was Fastback. I think you retweeted something or you sent me a tweet. The guy, you had to go in and kind of adjust the settings.
Yeah.
Because when I first booted it up yesterday, I was all excited and I thought the global event, I was a little because I read the fine print and they said the global event's going to be announced soon after 1.8.1. So I thought it was going to be going this weekend because they made some changes to the global events that I'm looking forward to, but that one's not going yet. But I wasn't really awed when I first booted it up. I mean, the game's always looked pretty good. It looked a little crisper and stuff, but I was like, this isn't like I just wanted to be kind of wild, like, Far Cry 5 or Assassin's Creed Origins or something. I know Ubisoft's got the power in it, but anyway, I saw that tweet you had and I went back in and adjusted those settings earlier.
Nice.
That did make a big difference. So
yeah, that was from Downer, right?
Yeah, just in the sharpness and something, I can't remember what those other two filters were or whatever, but that made a big difference. So yeah, and they upped the drop rates, so now you can get Division Tech a lot easier, and it's also dropping. They took those, all of the exotic weapons you can buy from the special vendor in the terminal. They took all those out of the pool as far as the drops go in for name bosses and whatnot. So that helped. I already got a showstopper and a warlord, a couple nice exotics that I have a couple warlords, but I didn't have a showstopper, so that was kind of cool. And no, Punky Dish, in the settings on you go to the home screen on Division and go to the actually I think it's not settings, it's options, and then go to visual. And you have to check out Fastback's tweet. I can't remember the exact. You got to turn the sharpness all the way up. Then there was two, I can't remember what the other two were, but a couple other settings. And that made a big difference. Then everything just really popped, I still wish they would have done, they didn't do HDR support. I wish they would have had HDR because that would have just made the colors. I'm more impressed with HDR than I am with 4K. I'd take an HDR with 1080p over that, and then jumped in Sea of Thieves with you. What else did I play? A little more Far Cry 5, got into the arcade stuff a little bit. I've 100%ed that game, finished every, cleared every mission, all that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got all but there's 2 achievements in the arcade. You have to kill 100 in multiplayer and do 10 or win 10 featured maps in the multiplayer. And the multiplayer in that one sucks. The arcade's fun. Some of the arcade maps are fun. Some of them are just total garbage, but some of them it's kind of fun just to see the garbage. But some of them are just completely broken. And but the actual death match, it doesn't let you. We couldn't even do more than 2 players in the group, and then it doesn't. It's just this team deathmatch in these little tiny maps, and I don't know. It was very annoying. You can't see, so you couldn't even tell who's on whose team. There wasn't any name over their heads or any. It was what the hell? It was bizarre. So I didn't know. I'm running around shooting my friends, shooting my own teammates.
A free for all. You really don't know what's going on.
It's weird. I didn't like it at all. I don't know. I didn't care for that, so I probably won't be getting those 2 achievements. But other than that, I got all the rest of them. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's about all I've been playing.
Yeah, I just retweeted that out from the Donner Punky Dish. So
yeah, that's a big help right there.
Yeah, we'll have to build that fucking multiplayer shit.
Yeah,
in a normal way.
Yeah, exactly. We can get enough of us team up, and yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Sorry, Daz, we can't help you there right now.
I don't want you lads to help me out. And maybe Witty stock.
oh, poor Benson, man.
Maybe someone will jump in the back door. You know, Dirty J, maybe Jago.
There's no back doors.
Jago. Speaking of Jago,
yeah.
Oh, did you see that thing I retweeted earlier? There's a game, and instead of kill confirmed, it's you've got to teabag people.
Oh yeah,
really?
Nice.
What's up, Monkey Punch?
Monkey baby.
Nice. Daz, what all you been playing?
Fucking hell, he remembered me this week.
Yes, sir. I'll never forget you. Hell no.
Ever.
Not a great deal. Played a bit of Doom because Stick Figure's doing a Doom challenge. I'm not very good at it now. I have to get back into it properly. Can't seem to get the fucking high score with it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I've started the Ghost Recon Wildlands because it's got a 5-day free play at the moment.
Nice. Yeah.
I wish I picked it up fucking ages ago. It's fucking excellent.
Yeah,
yeah,
cool. I need to jump back into it.
If you're up, man.
Yeah.
Well, end of the month, I'm fucking getting it when I've got paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gone out with mates today on it.
Cool. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I can't believe we never got into it before. So, fucking like Coop, I've started Division, but I've started it for the first time. So I can't see the differences between the 4K and the original. Obviously, because I've just started it. But yeah, liking that at the moment. And playing a bit of Forza as normal because it's a community challenge. That's about it, really.
Nice. You Witty?
Well, after 10 days fucking hard struggle, I finally got fucking that biggest piece of shit of last year fucking finished off, that fucking Elex.
I can't believe you suffered through that.
Yeah, you fucking kept going. So
like, the collision detection to that game is just totally broken to fuck. You like, you roll around the side of an enemy and they attack forwards and you get hit. It's like, the fuck. Or you'll be about five yards away from an enemy already who's got an hammer, and you'll roll away and you'll still get it. You know, serious issues to that game, and collision detection is probably like the least of its issues, to be quite fair. But apart from that, what have I been playing? Oh yeah, a bit of Far Cry 5 last couple of days. And
you finished that yet?
Well, no, I've hardly started. I haven't even finished first boss. It was funny. Yesterday, I went to like shoot that first boss out at Airint Plane, and he's like come towards me, and fucking I've missed him. You know, fucking like had to do a little turn, and then I've turned into him and blew him up and myself up, and got a checkpoint though as well, so it was all good.
Yeah.
It's one way to take boss out.
Yeah, go on, Carl. Sorry.
Yeah, I got that Assassin's Creed back again, so getting the last achievement in it for completing all locations and that lot. And I also did, you know, that discovery mode thing.
Yeah.
Which it's alright, but, you know, it's pretty fucking boring. You know, if you want to know about fucking ancient Egypt, I suppose it's a alright thing to do, but I'm sure there's better ways to learn about ancient Egypt than, you know, by using a computer game.
Or watch documentaries.
Yeah, man. You know. That was nice, the fucking, what's it, the embalming one. That one, I
actually
sat through and fucking like listened to, but all other ones I were like, fuck this, you know, I'm just getting through this shit for achievement, and I just kept running up to a point and it started talking like, fuck that, bait, run on to the next one. And yeah, that's been a bit about it.
Nice.
You want to start talking about embalming? I'm up for that. Yeah, I used to work in a crematorium, for fuck's sake.
Tell them about looking for the hole.
Yes, I've seen someone get cremated. I've fucking buried a load of peeps. You know, it's all good.
Beer, damn it.
Beer.
Oh, shit. There you go.
So
I told you Jago come through the back door.
Yes, don't piss me off.
That's how dirty Jagos do it.
Yeah, don't piss me off, or I can't know how to dispose of bodies.
Uh-oh. What the hell I just jump into?
He jumped into me saying I used to work in a crematorium.
Oh, dude, I just rolled in the house.
Yes.
That's like 5 minutes.
Has your stomach stopped hurting since DazCast?
Dude, my side was actually sore the next day.
You sound funny as fucking high pitch, man.
I know, all sped up. That's funny shit. Oh, the low and high pitch, yeah. That's funny as hell. Oh my god. 19. God. I haven't had time to do anything, read articles, do anything other than work, man. God.
I know the other day, speaking of what have you been gaming, I know you did a little bit of Far Cry 5 the other day.
Man. Far Cry and honestly, Sea of Thieves Saturday and Far Cry since then. Because my old lady is a Far Cry fanatic. So she's like, I mean, I got Cheeseburger and Boomer, or Cheeseburger and Peaches running around with me.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, Cheeseburger's down, get him. I'm like, chill, honey. He's got a little window there before he actually dies, and then he'll come back. She's an animal lover, but God, she thinks, put it this way. She loves Boomer so much, she said, we're going, because they tell you what kind of dog he is in Far Cry. Yeah. She wants that dog. And she wants to name him Boomer.
Boomer's the only one that I've actually fucking got. I haven't even been to see any other dudes yet.
You can go and get Cheeseburger and do that mission, and you can go get Peaches. I mean, it's pretty easy. Man. Peaches is a beast.
Yeah, Peaches is my favorite. Peaches is awesome.
Boomer,
you gotta love Boomer though. He comes and grabs
I love Boomer.
Crotch to fucking revive you.
Oh, he'll steal weapons too. He won't just kill them. He'll run up to somebody and steal the weapons and bring them to you.
That's the best.
The animal with the most kills is Peaches. She's got like 94. Then Boomer with like 55 because he's catching up. And then Cheeseburger's got like 40 something.
I haven't even paid attention to all that. Yeah.
Kills. Yeah.
It tells you when you go to that screen where you can select them. When you put the cursor over them, it tells you how many kills they got.
Huh.
Yeah, I think Adelaide ended up the most for me. She's a beast.
Right now, I like to use Boomer myself and Cheeseburger because he's like a tank, but he dies easier because he's so slow. It's the only thing bad about him. Peaches though, she's a beast. I do like her. But no, I still been just grinding on that. I'm not trying to race through that game, man. I want to enjoy every bit of Far Cry and like do every little thing I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Saltiest Gaming in chat.
Salty?
Yep.
Yeah, salty baby.
Salty baby.
I love every fucker about this community called Baby by the end of it, I tell you. I just got to think of something for Fastback because Fasty Baby doesn't sound right.
Fasty Baby.
Faster, baby.
Yeah, faster, baby. Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I try.
It doesn't take much trying.
No. Yeah, myself, a lot of Sea of Thieves. Just recently with Coop and of course Siberia. Siberia has been my pirate buddy these past couple of weeks, so we've done a lot. We're leveled up quite a bit on the Gold Hoarder. He just got a level 30 on Gold Hoarder.
Shit.
I'm at 20. I think I just got 27. So we've been going at it. I've had a couple of disappointing days. One day I was playing solo and I got griefed. I'm a PC player. And then the next day I was in there with HTK, Nate, and Siberia. And then we got griefed again by another PC player. And when he was shooting they were shooting the cannons. They were shooting like hundreds of cannonballs at us. And there was no way. Obviously they were using a mod.
Yeah.
And so we reported them. And
there's no way you shoot that many cannonballs at once.
Yeah.
So much for no fucking no cheaters on fucking
there's
Windows
no
Live in game. What is it? Fucking UWP. Fucking knew that shit with a load of bullshit.
Yeah. Nah, it's always gonna happen. People find a way around.
Yeah.
They just need to put a toggle switch in there to not play with PC players. I'll be fine with that.
I mean I went on the feedback and I put on there I would like to have an option to go PvE or PvP, but if it's going to be like this, they need to have an option where you decide you want to play with the PC players or not, because nobody wants to go through that shit when you're just trying to enjoy the game. I can handle people who are not cheating and deal with that. Whether I get my ass kicked or not, that's fine. But not the other way around. So.
We should all have the option to turn not play with the PC players, because we all know that cheating is inevitable on PC and somebody's going to do it.
Talking to your friends on the computer.
And
is that Jay going high pitch in the background?
No, it's not me.
I like you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my little one, my little 5-year-old. Right? Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
And then the other NC and Thieves, a lot of Far Cry 5. I just got rid of Faith. Took her out.
Good shit.
She was harder than I think John Seed.
That's the one with the dark hair and the beard, right? That's on the Boss Off beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't beat the other one is his military brother, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah, I haven't taken out him or Faith yet, but I'm taking my time, man. I'm trying to get all the prepper stashes, do every little thing. That's what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm. I try to save some of the prepper stashes to do co-op with people, so they can get the money too. Like,
dude, that's what I did with my mate over there. I had
people
12 prepper stashes
people on the street.
Game and went out them all.
One thing cool about the prepper stashes is the magazines. They give you automatic perk points, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's crazy.
Free at each one.
Yeah, you can find them laying around in other spots too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you find them randomly.
Playing about randomly.
But it's cool. I love the game. A lot of humor in it. Just funny shit.
It is. I have one gripe with the game. That's it. They should have gave your character some some lines. You don't say nothing. He's like he's mute.
Yeah.
They
different than the last ones.
Yeah. You guys have brought it up. I think they went a different route on this one. They decided to have multiple characters who have dialogue. They have, instead of focusing on the main character.
I don't think there's any excuse for that. Look at Fallout. Fallout did a voice protagonist. And
they should have gave him something.
You want with that character creator.
Yeah.
Managed to find a character, an actor that who could, fucking.
Yeah, true.
My character, kind of, the voice fits in somehow.
Because Far Cry 4 the main character had some dialogue, right? Your character?
Yeah. I think so far as I remember.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's a problem where the animals have more dialogue than you do. I mean, really.
That might be a good thing, Who knows why they decided to cut that out? Maybe they didn't want to spend more money on that and just concentrate on other stuff.
That's my only gripe, but it's like a stupid gripe, man.
Well, and the AI, they're too quick. They see you too quick.
Yes.
Even if they don't, they get alerted to where you're at.
The pictures of of your friends.
Oh no, because we're all
Yes.
ugly. No one
No.
wants
The ginger one that says UK.
We're not as
That's
cute as you.
Yes, it's the sexiest.
Six UK
No,
seven.
no.
The thing that pisses me off is if you're not prepared and you get in fucking combat with one of them choppers.
Oh yeah.
I put the game on other day. I hadn't played it for about 2 weeks, and it just spawned me. And I had a chopper fucking like straight there, fucking within a split second I were down. Dogs come and like got me up about 10 times in a row, and every time I got up, I didn't even have time to like move anywhere.
Oh no,
Dead again.
Chopper will take you down. Yeah.
Yeah, man, instantaneously.
Yep.
I'm looking about.
I fixed that, Witty. You know how? I bought a 50 cal, put a scope on it, and put a silencer on it.
I've been talking.
You can get behind the building and fucking get a shot on it, but
Yeah.
if you're out in the middle of nowhere and they fucked you up, you're basically
And-
fucked.
I think there's ain't there armor piercing in that game? Armor piercing rounds?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't even have them yet for the 50
I know.
cal.
There's still some other rounds I haven't got either, too. Like,
And I took a helicopter out last night. Once you see them, you can see them through whatever. So I could see them through the helicopter windows and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Put it right on him. Down.
yeah.
That's one of the best guns I ever bought was the 50 cal.
Yeah. No, it's been a great game. I love it. I mean, I've been enjoying Ubisoft games since even the first Watch Dogs. I believe it or not, I still enjoyed it.
What about Rayman?
And huh? What?
Rayman.
I'm the type of person, I don't give a damn who makes the game. If it's a good game,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it props. I don't give a fuck who publishes it or who makes it.
But
I don't
Ubisoft
care.
has been killing it this gen. At least they've been supporting the shit out of the games.
Yeah.
And you guys just saw.
Yeah, that. But one of the things is, it's like look at Rainbow Six Siege and now Wildlands. It's like, oh, give us $60 day one. Oh, give us another $30-$40 for season pass. Oh, you know what? It's year 2. Well, give us another $30-$40. Go fuck yourselves.
For the have they been charging for
Children's
the
presents.
on Rainbow Six
Year
Siege?
2 pass. Oh yeah,
Oh, the year-
they've been charging for every year in Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
They also had Ghost Recon just announced a year 2 pass too.
yeah. And how much is that one?
It's like $25 or $26, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I always wait for fucking sales.
yeah, that too. I mean, but I mean, I still like the support they're giving out. I mean, look at the Division. So I mean, they don't have to. 2 years later, still, but
Well, it's the same thing with Ghost Recon Wildlands. That game's almost a year old. I almost bought it.
Jacob.
yeah, they just did the 2 year.
Put it this way, I put it on Twitter when I bought Farpoint VR. It was either that and I bought it with the gun. It was either that or Ghost Recon. But I was like, man, I love my VR, so I bought that because Corp said it was such a good game. And what I played of it is a really good game in VR. But I mean, another reason I didn't buy Ghost Recon was because it was still like $50. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
No.
Sopsky, of course you could jump in, sir. Got the link.
Yeah. You
Don't
can
have
come
to
on.
ask, sir. You're old enough to jump in there. You're 19.
He's 19.
We'll need to check your ID.
You probably won't jump in now. Or
What?
jump in. He'll jump in and just say "fuck you" and then leave. Fuck y'all.
It's really like
Siberia.
Beer.
Beer.
Yeah.
What is up, gentlemen?
What's
up,
up?
Siberia?
Yo, Siberia. What's up, man?
Hey, Isabella's getting service, Siberia. She'll be with you shortly.
Oh, it's nuts, man.
Yeah, man. Ready.
Oh shit, another one. Mm.
Beer. Damn, double fisting right now. Holy shit.
He said he was gonna get drunk in
He's
chat.
drinking both of them at the same time. So.
Holy fuck. Just get a beer hat, Dad.
Yeah, it's like when I go in hospital, I'm having a beer drip.
playing your game.
The only other game, I tried out was RoboCraft on the Game Pass.
I've downloaded that, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, me too.
It's cool. I mean, you got to sit there and play around with it, and they give you at least some good blueprints to start off with if you want to do a car, a hovercraft, or like a robot, or like it looks like they got one that looks like an ostrich, and You know, and then just throw the guns on there and just go out there, and then you go against like a 5-team deathmatch, and the other one's like a kind of like capture the flag or something like that. But
she streamed it for a while yesterday.
Yeah.
She spent the whole time just building. It was like you spend 2-3 hours building, and then like a 5-minute match. It was kind of crazy.
And but it's cool. I mean, because then when you go in there and then you get points and you unlock, stuff, items, and you can try it. So it's cool to go in there and try it out. Little.
Is it a book about to build stuff?
No, I mean they give you some stuff to start off with to make it a little bit easier. But I mean, you could do it from scratch if you want. So it's not too bad.
If you get an achievement for it, I'll do it from scratch. I'm not into building stuff.
I did get an achievement though. Yeah.
That's probably the reason why it's day one in Game Pass. No, I'm not going to say anymore.
Mr. Negativity.
Come on, Witty. You can build a bong in there and with wheels, and you might kick ass.
You can build a bong out of a 2-liter Pepsi bottle. I know that.
Hey, Daz doesn't condone that.
I'm out of it.
Maybe a beer barrel, but not a bottle. Come on, lads.
That's when I used to condone weed.
I condone it when I've run out of beer. It shows me out.
Real quick, Siberia. I know besides Sea of Thieves, what all else you've been playing?
That's all he plays.
There you go.
That's not true.
That's the only game there is to play.
We need to change his name to Siberia.
I played some Far Cry 5, just like the island.
It's been playing Snow Simulator.
Yeah, it's a freaking straight up blizzard going on outside right now.
But Siberia's name is elite. He can't play online co-op on Far Cry 5 because his name is illegal. It's offensive.
Banned.
What?
My gamer tag, CyberSmoke420, evidently is an offensive phrase.
Oh, Far Cry?
Yeah.
On Ubisoft or Ubisoft or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You register on the Ubisoft deal.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but if it was that offensive, Siberia, they got kicked off fucking Xbox, wouldn't they?
That's what I was telling them.
How is it offensive? Period.
It's bollocks. It's bollocks.
Yeah. It shouldn't be up to Ubisoft to say your gamer tag is offensive if Xbox is not doing it.
Yeah.
What would be offensive about Cyber Smoke 420?
It'll be the 420.
Hell, I think my name would be more offensive than his.
Yeah, it's like
like I said, it's not like it's chokes on dick or freaking sticky pussy, or
chokes on dick 69.
Yeah,
I mean, shit. I mean,
butt rammer.
Yeah.
Exactly. Eventually, I was going to be called UK sexual, but that won't.
That's crazy, Siberia. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
I have a point. The 420.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. That's stupid.
I'm a grown ass man. I should be able to put whatever freaking name I want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I used to smoke pot when I was really young, like 18, 19. But when I hear 420, it doesn't make me automatically go to, oh, he's a weed smoker. It's a fucking time of day too. It's 420. I mean, what?
Well, I have it because I'm a fucking weed smoker.
But that might be on their list of.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Yeah. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like I pay for a game. Ubisoft shouldn't tell me I can't play it because my gamer tag's offensive to them.
Yeah,
Microsoft should be able to tell me it's offensive, but not them because I shouldn't have to join their freaking club to play online to begin with. I'm already paying for Xbox Live. I don't need to join a freaking another club.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you.
Hold on, sir. Give your time. You'll be getting hit from Xbox here soon.
Yeah, but you don't pay for Ubisoft, do you?
No, but I shouldn't have to join a club of theirs to play a game online.
I agree. Siberia's got a point.
Yeah.
You already pay for your internet and you pay for Xbox Live Gold. Why the fuck should you have to bend to Ubisoft?
I mean, I realize, it's not a big deal to a lot of people, but I mean, really, why should anybody have to do that?
No, you got a good point. So
they've been doing that, I guess, to track, their metrics for online gaming.
Yeah, what games you play.
Yeah, it's just a tracker.
EA.
But it's mandatory. It shouldn't be mandatory. It should be like something if you want to do it, you can do it. Yeah. But it should not be a mandatory thing, and that's what it is, and it's BS. That's one of the reasons I want to jump on here, because I think that's just complete and utter bullshit.
No, you got a point. It is
Dirty J.
bullshit.
Dirty J.
Figure out Dirty.
Doesn't matter anyway, because I'm. It doesn't have a game attack on it. I'm like, whatever.
What's going on, German dude?
Got chipmunks.
That sounds like us.
Uh-oh.
Sopsky.
What's up, Sopsky? How you been?
I've been fine. How are you?
Wonderful, sir.
I'm trying to tell everyone that I'm 20 years old and not 19.
Because
everyone believes I'm 19 because everyone's saying I'm 19.
Blame it on Daz.
We want to see a birth certificate, sir.
Yeah,
Daz's fault. I'll get my parents to call you and tell them.
If you're taller,
oh my god!
When episode 20 of the DazCast is in, you better stop with that joke.
I thought, Broski, didn't I say in the DazCast I will stop at episode?
You say a lot of shit. You say a lot of shit.
You dickhead.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot too. There was a Sopsky, you didn't tell us you were in the late shift game, man.
Yeah, what's that? I forgot to mention that.
I actually thought you were going to say something that was actually going to be like.
He's like, well, it's actually making him think. What the hell did I forget?
It is scary how much it sounds like
just like you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I had to do.
No, he actually does though as well. He actually does sound like me.
I have to check that out now.
Quite a good game as well.
It's like a night in the life of Sopsky, trying to get back home so he can play some Shenmue, and he gets attacked by a robber.
Well, hell, I'm in a Far Cry 5. Well, I think it was Fastback said I sound like that dude that runs the Ryan's son or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want paying because they use my voice.
Yes. I want loyalties for putting it out there.
It's not your game, is it?
No, but I'm the one that fucking established that you are Broski in that fucking late shift, so I want loyalties.
So, Sopsky, what all you been playing, sir?
With himself.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I had enough of this joke. I had enough of the jokes on DazCast. I'm done with it, mate.
Apparently you don't find my jokes funny, so.
No, they're not funny. You need to think of better jokes. Think of actually funny jokes, and then it'll be all right.
Apart from Broski, I'll think of different jokes.
That's good. Yeah, I've been playing.
Is that good? I can't remember.
Mass Effect. I'm playing the game right now. That's why
I thought I heard the controller. You on the second one?
Yeah, and I've been playing Ghost Recon as well, Wildlands.
Nice.
That game's sick. I only bought it a few days ago.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, how was it worth your purchase?
Oh yeah, I'd have bought it on release if I knew it was going to be this good.
Yeah, I mean it's fun running around. You got to take care of certain areas.
I don't like the driving though. That's the
the driving is shitty in the beginning.
It feels really wavy.
Yeah, but you do get used to it after a while. And the flying, I like the flying in the game.
You don't have to do much driving.
Weird at first.
It feels like the Division and Watch Dogs and Far Cry in one game.
Damn.
The first one, yeah. The second Watch Dogs was better. As far as
I really like the first one.
Yeah, I like the first one.
I actually like the character, believe it or not.
Yeah, it wasn't too dry for me.
I still need to go through the second one. I own it, but
yeah.
Watch Dogs isn't bad. I think they gave it to us for free.
Yeah, they gave it for
1
free.
month.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it,
and I played through probably maybe half of it, and I stopped playing it not because it was a bad game, it's just because of other games coming out. But
it's
the
actually
story and
really
stuff,
good. I don't know why everyone hates it.
Story-wise,
really,
it wasn't
really
bad, and all the different mechanics and stuff in the game are really good.
Oh.
Did it look like what they showed at E3? Hell no. But at the end of the day, if it's a good game, good story, who gives a fuck?
Ubisoft have been getting better though at that. I think that like showing games
they
at
have.
E3, they, like it doesn't seem downgraded like games.
Well, they got hit real hard about that, so they had no choice.
So
but
that was misleading.
Well, yeah. They obviously what they showed at E3 when it comes to Watch Dogs was not the release version at all.
Same with Division. I mean, it wasn't quite the difference between that one. That one was definitely
yeah.
Hey, has anyone played the Division 4K update yet?
No. Yeah, I've been playing it
Coop
for the last
has.
2 days. Yeah.
Is it any good?
Not a quick go.
Yeah, I mean it's the same game. They
motherfucker off it.
Yeah, I know. No, they've sharpened it up. I mean, it's not a huge leap as far as graphics and stuff, because it already looked pretty good. But I like the improved drops. With the exotics, it's a lot easier to get Division Tech now to optimize stuff. So that's nice. And, I'm looking forward. They got 2 new global events coming out. They haven't announced when, but
it's crazy how much they've been supporting it, considering the new one's coming out soon.
Well, I don't know if it'll be soon. Probably won't be till next year. So
yeah,
they haven't announced the date on that.
Everybody talking about how good Doom looks now. It makes me want to put it back in.
It doesn't look any fucking different, like.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think it's much of an improvement because it looked good to begin with.
Well, if you have a 4K TV and you played it on release day, the damn game looked amazing then. So I'm just curious to see if I can tell any difference now.
Yeah, I can't.
I played it. You need to play it really fucking recently, or a bit side by side.
Yeah, what I did was I had to go when I knew the 4K update was coming out. I had to go on it the same day, the night before, and then I went on it straight away when 4K come out. And you can't really notice fuck all. Maybe a few lighting effects, but that's it.
Yeah,
nothing else.
I don't think they changed anything with the lighting or anything. It's just an up-res, right?
Yeah, it might just look a bit sharp because it's higher resolution, but apart from that, it don't look.
Did they change any assets or anything in the game? What did you just up-res it for the update?
Yeah, it just looks the fucking sense.
Okay.
The thing with Doom is that it's so fast-paced.
Yeah.
That you'd need to stop playing to.
Yeah, you don't have time to stop and smell the roses in Doom.
It's like Jaggies. You don't really notice Jaggies when you're actually doing something in games.
Exactly. Yeah.
Plus, Doom's one of them games. It's all misty and foggy and shit as well, which makes it a bit.
The thing that strikes me immediately when playing Doom has always been how smooth it feels. Anyway, like the motion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Doom's a really good game.
That's more impressive than 4K in my opinion.
Well, they went out of the way, didn't they? With originally made it 60 frames.
Yeah, that's just a testament to how good Doom was when it released. I mean, it's one of the best games of 2016 when it came out.
Yeah.
Hey, that Red Dead Redemption 4K update looks really good.
I need to check that out.
That's amazing. That blew me away.
That's literally that's basically like the PC version, even though there isn't a PC version.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Nice. All right. We'll jump on our main topic. Yeah, this one's mainly about new IP. Like, what kind of new IP would we want to see? So, and it could be anything, whatever you like, or any whatever. And and I want to say this first, because we've been seeing a lot of people crying out on Twitter and this and that about Xbox has no games. Are they going to bring any game? Like doubting. Keep saying that every month MPDs come out. Every time PS4 has, like right now, recently we've seen everything about God of War. Looks great, and that's good. And people should be happy about that. But people want to go turn around and throw it in the, Xbox gamers' faces, whatever, blah blah blah, and then or other people want to sit there and tweet Phil. Well, can you give us a roadmap? Can you show us this? Or, are you sure you're gonna have games come out? Like,
It's too busy ironing his fucking t-shirts. That's what it is.
But he did have a tweet that came out, and he responded to somebody, and he said, look, we had to turn things around. We had to redo the hardware. We had to redo services and this and that. And he goes, there is going to be new IP. It takes time. And, and they want to make sure they do it right going forward.
I hope that doesn't mean that we're not going to see any new IP at E3 though.
I don't see it. I don't see how we're not going to see new IP.
We better see new IP at E3.
Rehash old IP brought back to life.
That just sounds like PR to me.
Well, I mean, if he's going to sit there and put it on Twitter and say that this stuff isn't work, and then he doesn't do it, then I don't see how he can have his job around much longer.
Yeah. He could have just ignored it, and
I mean,
commented.
He's not even head of it. He is head of Xbox, but he's above that now. He's on the table.
Yeah, he's not part of. He's not head of just the gaming division.
Yeah, it was also over the table to get on top of the table.
Yeah. So hey, right now, look, Xbox they don't have a suit telling the Xbox division this is what we want to see.
He is the
suit. You're gonna spend your money. Yeah, but he's a gamer, and that's a good thing. So people just need to be patient. There's plenty of games coming out. Xbox fucked up. They're turning things around.
We're 5 years.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to look at it too.
We've got like 2 years left of this generation. How many games are really going to come out?
Well, I mean, look at it this way. We're already finished. Don Matrix, the stuff that the roadmap that he laid out, State of Decay 2, Crackdown 3. That's it.
Yep.
That's the last of Don Matrix era. What we see at this E3, that is Phil's.
Phil Spencer's baby. Yep.
So if he didn't have to turn around, if he didn't have to go and redo hardware, redo services, and then you got Game Pass. Look, whether you like it or not, they fucked up. So now they had to go back, redo the foundation,
big time. That's the point. They fucked up huge.
That shouldn't have affected the games.
But the thing is, if you're gonna sit there and say, if you don't redo the hardware, because everybody was going
hardware than software.
Well, you're right. I mean,
but I think you don't have software engineers making your console, do you?
I think the whole point is
why they changed that.
I think the like us worrying about it, I think it's warranted. He needs to regain our trust again.
No, you're right. They do have to prove.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that
after last year's shit show of basically no fucking games apart from Halo Wars 2, which who really gives a fuck about that? Next to no one.
I mean, that's not your thing though, but it's still
that was that good. They had to give it away for free, and still nobody played it.
Yeah. But I mean, it did satisfy some people.
Play a game all year.
No, I mean, Xbox had a problem as far as having
the shit show that was 2013 E3 and the original Xbox One. It took time to work out of that pothole that Microsoft dug themselves into.
I think it might take a generation.
Well,
it probably will. It probably will.
You're probably going to see maybe one or two new IP, maybe old IP this E3, right? You're probably going to see something
this
new in 2020.
We're definitely not seeing this rumored Fable game that's supposed to be.
No,
probably not. That's probably a 20. Probably next gen. Beginning of next gen.
Yeah, I think that'd be a launch game.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, the thing is, look, all I'm saying is that people need to be patient.
Yeah,
these games don't come out in a month. They don't come out in a year. They take 2, 3, 4 years.
Look how long God of War was in development. What, 5 years? And it's just coming out now.
Yeah. And the thing is, you have to go back to the drawing board. You have to reassess everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look at the studios that you have. What do they need? Do they need more people to hire, or can they go and acquire? We haven't heard anything about them acquiring anybody, but it seems like they're being smart about who they're working with now, because we all saw how their relationship with the Platinum Games, how that went, right?
Yeah.
And
Scalebound.
Yeah, I mean,
that's one of the main reasons why everyone's so uptight about it.
I mean, they want to be uptight about it. I mean, look, It looked cool, but we didn't. The game never came out for us to even see enough to really warrant us to be like, yeah, that would have been a great game. We don't know that.
But look at Fable Legends. We had how many betas did we have? That game was pretty much finished, and yet that game got cancelled and the studio got closed down
because I guess the guy, whoever was in charge, who decided, they looked at the metrics, and people didn't seem like they were too happy playing it in beta either.
Yep.
So they scrapped it instead of spending more money on it. So it should. I thought they should have put it in Game Pass.
I don't know. It's Fable. You can't just
game preview.
You can't just shut down a Fable game. You can't just cancel Fable.
Yeah. Oh no, you can.
You can. But you did it. But now we're seeing that. Look, they got it. Playground Games is a trusted studio. They've done great with Forza Horizon, right? So now you go to them, and they got good. That means they got good management. They got someone who has a good structure. So now you ask them, hey, can you do? You want to do an open world game? You want to do Fable? Reboot it? Yeah, sure. Okay, now they hire the right people they need for it, and that looks like that's what they're doing.
You got to think about the whole that
comes. It's got to be too little, too late for me because I'm going to switch to PlayStation and I won't be coming back.
But that's your choice. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, look, if there's games on Sony or Nintendo that appeal to you, you need to go play it. There's no reason to sit there and keep playing Xbox and you're crying because they're not bringing out a game that you want. Like, if you don't like the third-party games on Xbox, then I guess you got to go do that on the PlayStation.
There's no point saying you're going to do it. If you don't like the games, just do it.
Yeah, and we see that a lot, right? So anyways, before we get too far into all that, let's just talk about, like, we all want new IP. There's no doubt about it. And Xbox, they need to do it, and hopefully they will. They should, right?
Hopefully.
Whether you liked it, Quantum Break, Sunset Overdrive, Rise was new IP, but everybody was bitching about Xbox back then in 2013, 14 about how 13 was. And then nowadays people go back and they play Rise again. Oh yeah, this game actually is pretty good.
You gotta look at it like this, Fastback. As big as the hole that they dug themselves in 2013 E3 with that stupid TV Sports TV with the Kinect bundled in.
You're right.
That's what brought about the whole kumbaya. Trying to appease everybody. Unity Candle will do everything for the gamers, which in turn brought about the Game Pass. They're trying to please us and appease us. Yeah. And now they need to flip the script and go back to the way they were. Now that they got us kind of back on board, they're trying to be consumer friendly. They need to go back the other way, the way they were in the 360 era, and just and stop telling Sony, good job. I know that's nice, it's cool and all that. It's a competition. It's about making money. It's about making their pocket.
I don't know if Phil Spencer's capable of that.
I don't see why not. Look, the thing is, he had to get the hardware, the services down solid, right? You have to give the devs the right tools, so they can make the games the right way that you want going forward, right? So they did that. Those games are going to take time. So. It is what it is. I mean,
it was the 1080p and the 980p or 900p or the 720p got slapped in their face so much.
Well, that's all you ever heard.
Yes, all you ever heard. And they come out and they brought us this mid-gen refresh to stop all that bullshit. And now the X is crushing. I can say that because you look at the comparisons between the both of them. The shit always looks 99% of the time looks way better on the X. So they got the hardware down. Now they can, hopefully, and let's be honest, they're already working on the Xbox One X's successor. They already have been since before the X came out.
Yep. Well, they have to. I mean,
they've already said they're not going to lose the power narrative again. And if they do, it'll be over for them. They know better.
They know they can't really say that though. Because what if Sony say that, and then if they're both saying it, they both can't be right, can they?
Well, this is why I think that PS5 is going to come out 2020.
Yeah.
And then the next Xbox is going to come out 2021.
Well, it's come out 20 years later.
That's the only way.
It costs too much. Right, look, hey, look at this. I've gone Team No Sticker, and I can prove this. There you go. It's on the video cam.
Oh shit!
Team No Sticker, baby.
I've been Team No Sticker since day one. Get that shit off my console.
I keep taking it off and putting it back on. I can't let my mind up.
Yeah, I mean, and like J Street said, like, you know, I get it. You know, the whole God of War, Spider-Man, Detroit, Days Gone, Yakuza, blah blah. That's fine. I get it. There's no denying that there are great games coming on.
They are
Sony.
Yeah,
and all you can do is go. You know, you tweet out. A lot of us have been doing it. We've already said many times, hey, we like to see new IP. We like to see this. Cool. But if you're gonna sit there and cry every month when NPDs come out because Xbox not winning, or every time Sony a game comes out, which we've known what Sony's games have been the last couple of years. And why do you got to keep repeating yourself every time? Like
for the past 12 E3s, we've seen Spider-Man going to come out soon.
I mean, look, people just need a game. Like there's good games already coming out now, whether they're third party, second party, whatever. And then if you don't like everything that's the first party on Xbox, then you need to go play on Sony and Nintendo. And stop whining.
When did Spider-Man get announced?
2 years ago?
God.
No.
Yeah.
When did Crackdown get announced?
Yeah, but Crackdown had a problem. Obviously, they have a problem.
Oh,
they were too ambitious. They were too ambitious.
Too ambitious and too studios.
You can't say they showed a game for 2 years or 3 years, and then now it's finally coming out. Crackdown doesn't even have a release date. At least Spider-Man's got a release date.
The problem with Crackdown was they were too ambitious. They were trying to do too much.
Insomniac is an established developer. They know what they're doing. Yeah. They're bringing out quality. They're bringing out pretty much on time. The studios that have been working on Crackdown 3, it was just, you know, this little studio. They worked with them before, but the multiplayer part was too ambitious at the time. Plus, they had to go back and refocus. Let's go. Now we're doing 4K. We're going to do this new console. Now they probably had to get the new dev kit and try to redo everything. And look, if they don't show the full destruction multiplayer at this E3, which
I hope they don't.
They have to, because how are you going to sell the game when everybody's going to be like, "Oh, that's it"?
I want them to do like Spider-Man's got a Game Inform a month where they get a month's coverage.
They might. I mean, if they have the full destruction, they might get that. If it looks like it's,
I hope so, because I don't want. Last E3 should have been Crackdown related, not this E3.
Well, they fucked up last year. I mean,
if they just show the single player campaign again on Crackdown 3, everybody's gonna.
Oh, that game is not gonna.
It's gonna be done. Yeah, everybody's gonna lose their minds, and it's gonna be a shit show on every social media platform. The IGNs, the GameSpots,
everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be done.
And it's nobody's fault except for Xbox the way they handled that. But they delayed it for a reason. Let's just hope that they delayed it because they are trying to get it right, and that's all we can hope for. So until that time comes, we'll see. But
ready?
I mean, look,
ready.
Beer.
But look, I mean, let's talk about new IP real quick because we get too long. But
it's like DazCast, and the intros are over like an hour into it, sure.
But it's all we all agree on this. You know, when and how, what I think new IP will come.
Yeah.
What do you want to see? You can bitch all you want, but if you don't give feedback to the right people,
fuck yourself,
then no one, you know, you're just pissing in the wind.
Pissing in the wind anyway.
Yeah, I always do it.
Well, keep on pissing.
Turn it the other direction.
I'd rather piss in the toilet.
Well, a cardboard toilet.
Any toilet, mate.
Well, when it comes to new IP, I'm eager to see.
There's a seal in the background.
Well, all right, Witty, you start off. What kind of new IP you want to see?
Well, I'm just eager to see Bethesda's new IP. Hopefully, it's got to be at E3.
What do you think it's going to be?
It's probably got to be Starfield, and from what I've heard, it's got to be set in space, obviously. But I heard some other stuff that I don't know if this is true or not. That it got to be kind of like No Man's Sky, like procedurally generated. Some of the planets.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So weird.
No, most of it.
See, you can't please everybody. Everybody's got to sit there and get mad.
So it's still the style or whatever. But anyway, that might just be bullshit. Anyway, nobody knows what Starfield is.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they do reveal it though.
Starfield is that it's a name.
Yeah.
And that's
I would
about
definitely like to see new IP from Bethesda. Definitely.
Yeah, man. I'm like,
I want to see a
what
new
it's
Elder
like.
Scrolls game.
It's got to, like Fallout in space.
But I would still like to. That's cool, but I would still like to see new IP. You know, I mean, we keep seeing rehash games over and over, whether you like them or not. But I still would like to see. You know, it is a risk when you bring out new IP, but like to see
it is
at least done it a couple times a generation. Stinking Corpse, what do you think? Any ideas?
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one. I've been kind of racked my brain all day trying to think about something, something new.
It's got everything, so we can't think about.
I know.
Like from Xbox or any publisher or whatever. I mean, like, would you like to see 343 or Coalition do something besides just?
Well, already, I don't know. Oh, mentioning Coalition, anybody that watched the Inside Xbox, did you catch the Gears 5?
I went and actually saw that when you put it on Twitter in the chat.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that first time around watching it till I knew for something made a comment. And,
it's so blatant as well. It's
I know. And I went back and watched it. And I'm like, how did I miss that?
But see, like that's like a lot of people have told Xbox, hey, we would like to have a hint. Give us a tease,
that's
right?
what they did.
That's a very conservative, safe tease because you know Gears is.
And they always kind of do that sometimes too. Whether it's Phil and his T-shirts, and then a year later, it's like, oh, that's the connection between the T-shirt and something else. But I mean, Coalition, I don't know. I guess I kind of like to see them do something different. But I mean, I'm fine with them doing Gears. I mean, I'm fine with whatever studio doing whatever game that they're known for doing.
Yeah.
If they want to branch out and experiment, let them do it, but don't put all the resources.
Don't jeopardize the existing IP for it.
Yeah, exactly. If the fans are wanting, say, Gears 5, Gears 6, don't just start working on 2 or 3.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Actually, that game's not bad.
I love Mass Effect.
I know that's what everybody said though. They had the B team working on it.
Yeah, and that's a problem too, because I was really hyped for it because I love Mass Effect because it reminds me so much of Knights of the Old Republic, just the way that the games are structured. But
when it first started out,
it's Andromeda. It could have been a lot more. It sucks that they weren't supporting that, putting the DLC out for it.
And they're not even supporting it anymore, are they?
No,
as far as I remember. Yeah.
No, they just said, okay, fuck it.
Further notice.
Yeah, until further notice.
It doesn't even have an X enhancement, does it?
No.
It's got a Pro enhancement.
It's not going to have one.
They're not going to go back and spend more money on it.
No.
But I'd like to see some. I don't know. I like those kind of games. It'd be kind of cool if, say, like you do a Mass Effect type of game, but yet you're able to do, like, say, like 4-player co-op through the campaign at the same time.
Yeah.
You get more people kind of interacting, because sometimes those single-player games, especially something that long, it'd be kind of cool if you could have someone else playing it along with you. I mean, they don't necessarily need to change anything up for the co-op because, some games they kind of chop the campaigns up, when they do like a co-op. It's different than just the normal single player. But I don't know, I'd like to see something. And I don't know, I guess really something like, Mass Effect, Dead Space, first person kind of.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see BioWare. Well, they're doing Anthem, so that is a new IP.
Anthem, I will buy that day one. I don't give a damn.
You got to give them credit on that. That
looks good.
They're doing new IP. Cool. Usopski, and don't send me Shenmue something.
Oh, he's waiting here in a couple hours.
It has to be. I don't want any new IP that's like Shenmue. It has to be Shenmue.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Sasuke. They got to continue that story that they just left us hanging on.
Man, that was the worst cliffhanger. That's the worst cliffhanger.
Yeah. How many years has that been now? Oh my god.
When I'm 20, so
That's my cue.
I don't even remember what
I was 2 years old when the first Shenmue game came out.
Well, when did Shenmue 2 come out? I remember playing that and it left me on a cliffhanger.
I know it came out on Xbox in 2001.
I played it on the Dreamcast before that.
2000 it came out.
And so it left me hanging for 20 years. You weren't even around then.
It left me hanging. It left me hanging for 18 years, and I'm only 20.
Yeah.
Where did Siberia go?
He lost power.
Tanks is still a bomb, and he's probably packing fucking.
Isabella's on the way.
Stuff onto shelves.
But yeah, I'd like to see like a new RPG sort of thing. But I know we get loads of RPGs, but I'd like to see honestly I'd like to see Fable, but I know that's not a new IP.
From who? Who would you like to see a new IP from?
Microsoft. They need an RPG.
Yeah,
as an exclusive.
Oh yeah, they know. Phil's mentioned it. He would love a open world story driven. You know, like the reason why he's always liked what Uncharted has done. So they went out and did that 1 year exclusive with the Tomb Raider. But obviously, they need to do that on their own, not just contract that out.
Exclusive.
Huh?
Or even if it's contracted, just hire them and let them make it. But don't, as long as it's not.
They've done that before. They did it with Quantum Break. They did it with Sunset Overdrive and Rise. And people said, "Well, no, these aren't good enough." You know, and it is what it is. I mean,
that's bullshit, Fastback. Because I bought Quantum Break on day one and got the steelbook case. The only thing you could get collectible with the damn thing.
Yeah,
and I love that game. So good.
And a lot of people do too. But they still overall, people are saying
it didn't sell well.
It's not compared to another console's exclusives. Quantum Break just doesn't.
Bullshit. It's so bullshit.
That's all you hear on Twitter nowadays. People say Xbox doesn't bring. They haven't brought new IP. They've done it.
They did it. They've done it.
They had a shitty year. They're turning things around. Shit takes time.
It pisses me off, but I don't get into it. You know, whatever.
I don't really care if they bring out new IP, even if they bring back some old games that they've got rights to.
Oh, they need to. Yeah. We've all been saying, hey, you know, where's Fable?
Give me a
Perfect Dark. Splinter Cell, and it looks like we are going to get a Splinter Cell.
I know I'm being critical about it, but me being critical about it is making me more excited for E3 because I know they literally they can't afford to mess up.
No, they can't, and there's no doubt there will be something.
They cannot fail at E3.
Yeah,
no, they can't. They can't afford to, Sophie. Not this year.
Look,
that's why I know they're bringing something.
Since when has Xbox not told us?
They are bringing something. They're bringing 5 fucking third-party marketing deals.
They need to.
Exactly, and that.
Well, they need to add that along with
that. That's fuck all. That's a marketing deal for a third-party game. Why should I get excited for an Xbox?
Well, you don't have to. That's
them games are available.
But that's not for you, Woody. That's not for current players.
That's just like extra flavor to the.
That is what that does. What it does is that's to attract. People who are first coming into the console, whatever, whatever, and they see these marketing deals. And look, Sony's done a great job with them. Everybody, if you look at the marketing deal, the advertisement, Destiny, Battlefront, Call of Duty that Sony did with those games, it almost looks like those games are exclusive, and that's where the best place to play on Sony, and it works.
Yes.
Xbox needs to have not only first-party games, new IP, or whatever. But they have to have some decent third-party marketing.
I think Xbox's show has just got a bit same as last year. It's got to be mainly indie games.
I hope not, Witty.
I don't think not. There's no way because
last year
coming in 2019, what are we going to have in 2019? It can't just be indie games.
He said 19.
Guys, don't, because that joke is bloody getting annoying now.
No, but I mean, look, we'll get some. Games will come. Don't worry. Be patient.
Plus, I think they have to be confident about it because they're doing it.
They're doing it in their own Microsoft studio.
Yeah. That's the reason why they did that too. I think
to chuck people out when fucking riots start.
I mean, look, you're probably going to see Halo 6.
Why would they let more people in if they think there's going to be riots?
No, it's good.
They're getting overconfident.
I wish I could go.
I honestly think they're gonna have a big year. I think they got some shit up their sleeve because they damn sure know they need it.
They've got to have summer, but I fear with us getting that league that there's got to be 5 marketing deals. That the show's just got to be propped up by these marketing deals. And I'm sorry, I'll say the same thing about Sony with the COD deal and the Destiny deal and this and other. You cannot give Xbox or Sony credit for third-party games being on their stage. It's a fucking marketing deal.
I was really pissed off when they
games. You can't give them credit for bringing fuck all apart from a third-party deal.
Do you remember last E3 when they showed like 10 minutes of Shadow of War footage?
Yeah.
When they should have been Crackdown.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But there was a problem with Crackdown. They didn't have anything else
issues.
To show.
Yeah,
I'd rather multiplayer.
I'd rather the show be 10 minutes earlier than 10 minutes shorter. That's actually
ready.
I'd rather a rule be brought in that fucking third party. Fucking Microsoft stage.
Am I the only one right here? People talk about new IPs and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna go with you, Diego, so go ahead.
And I'm gonna sound like such a total dude bro shooter. That's fine. I'm good with that because I love shooters. Give me, and Microsoft owns both IPs as far as I remember. Gears, I know, because they got it from Epic, and Halo. Give me a Gears Halo crossover.
Oh,
yeah. Street Fighter did with Tekken. Street Fighter did with Tekken, and that game was horseshit, and I took it back. But give me a crossover.
Yeah, but that would ruin the lore, though.
Who cares?
I care.
Crossover. Yeah,
I'm invested in Halo.
It would be a separate entity, like a gear. You know, just
then what's the point in playing it to begin with?
Something new. People are bitching about something new. Something new.
Unless you want to add the Gears stuff to the
it could be
Halo Wars 2.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, just something different. I mean, people say all we got to play is Halo and Gears. Okay, well, give me a Halo Gears crossover for one game. Something. It's a new IP. It doesn't have to be multiple games. You know, something new. There you go. Give me. I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear. That's why I put in there on Twitter. I don't know if anybody clicked on the link. It was Metal Gear 4: Guns of the Patriots.
I'd really like a Metal Gear and Splinter Cell.
Give me Solid Snake. He got old. He was almost done. And Gears of War. I mean, Metal Gear 4. He's almost done. You know, he's an old man. Okay, well, they had one of the best backup characters in Metal Gear was Raiden. He had one game. I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance. He had one game. One game to start him.
Did Jago say, "Give me a Solid Snake"? That does not sound like it.
Not a limp one.
Limp Snake.
The last one was limp, I guess.
Asshole. No, man. But if you go back and you play all the Metal Gear games, you had what was it? Gray Fox, who was invisible. He was a ninja in the first one. It was a great, supporting character. And then they brought out Raiden, and I think it was 2, and he was a little part of 2. And then in 4, he saved Snake's ass.
Yeah.
And he had his one game that he was the star of, and they did one game with him, and it was honestly one of my favorite Metal Gear games because it was Metal Gear through and through with all the crazy bosses and all that, but you were playing as Raiden. Give me another game with Raiden.
Yeah. And it was sick as well. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. I beat that game 5 times, Sofsky. I love that. You can ask Steam Corpse. I love that game.
We were talking about Halo and Gears, like a spin-off sort of thing.
I know, but
something that would work is a Metal Gear and Splinter Cell crossover.
Well, okay, that's
some games are more similar.
That'd be sick.
Just something different. But I mean, I know there's a lot of things. The reason why we don't get those, there's stuff that we don't know. But people bitching that we don't have any new IPs. Well, just think out of the box to make the shit happen. Microsoft's got all kinds of micro dollars. Make it happen.
All you can do is ask and give them feedback. And
that much money that they should be able to come out easily and do a proper fucking competitor GTA. Someone's got to fucking do it. Come on. Someone's got 150 million.
Bring back Scalebound, for Christ's sake. That's one of the reasons why I bought the Xbox One in 2013.
Well, I mean, they might still do that. They just have to get another studio.
They own the rights to the
beer.
Was that beer? Right?
Because as far as I know, that game was almost done, wasn't it? Scalebound?
They renewed the trademark.
For sure.
No, I think the developers or whatever were kind of taking their sweet ass time.
Platinum was taking too long, and Microsoft was tired of. I understand that why they say they did that, but if the damn game is 75% finished, why not finish the motherfucker and get it out?
I mean, otherwise it's just wasted time.
You wasted all that money. Wasted all that money, manpower.
Some of that money they were supposed to allocate it for Scalebound was put on other games that was in that Platinum Studios.
Allegedly.
Well, I'll tell you what, that developer, the one that you would see, the one that's probably is an asshole on Twitter and stuff like that, if it was Xbox's fault, he would have made it clear. He would have made it known on Twitter. He never said shit. And people pointed that out. He kept his shit quiet. And normally he's not like that. He speaks his mind.
It just irked me, man, when they canceled Scalebound because there was 3 games that I bought and I'm an Xbox fan, don't get me wrong, but I'm a multi-console gamer, always have been.
Yeah.
So I don't get into the fanboy war bullshit. I knew I was going to get a PlayStation eventually. I got it in 2015. But I bought the Xbox One first for Quantum Break, Scalebound, and Killer Instinct. Imagine that. And they canceled Scalebound. Pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scalebound were definitely some of that kind of intrigued me. I needed to see more because it screamed Japanese bullshit, but you know.
Yeah. And I'm not into that Japanese bullshit, but it looked good. It looked different.
But I needed
interesting.
Cool that you could go about Weird Dragon and that lot.
Hey, did anyone here play Blue Dragon on the Xbox 360?
No.
Blue Dragon? No.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you did, Broski.
That's why I'm talking about it.
That one was. I heard that one was good. That's a favorite.
They should make a sequel to Blue Dragon. I think.
Well, you never know. I mean, we don't. Some of these old. The thing is, a lot of people point out that, well, why can't they do what they did back in OG or the early 360? But the thing is, they threw out money. They had different guys in charge, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They said, we need to get this Xbox out there. We need to compete with Sony and Nintendo. Just throw a blank check. Throw money.
They got the job
now
done.
They got to the point where they did more of that than they did growing their studios, right? They did not have a studios compared to what Sony had, right?
No.
Sony is an entertainment company. They have the studios. They know how to get writers. They know how to get the directors and producers. And
that's what they do.
With this shit, right? That's what they do.
Xbox
just threw money at developers and they bought Halo. They bought Gears. They didn't make that shit internal.
Nope.
So the thing is, so now, like I said, they had to go back and restructure everything going forward. He even mentioned it that their first party stuff should be done right and going, and we'll see. That's all we can do. All we can do is wait and hope and give them some feedback, but just don't be a bitch about it.
All suddenly, move to PlayStation, but I'm saying Xbox have got the next 2 or 3 years, a year or two in the next gen, and that's it. If all we're getting is stuff that's focused around fucking multiplayer and force co-op like Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2 is, because I'm sorry, State of Decay 2, yeah, you might be able to play it in the single player, but you got to die, and permadeath's got to come in, and you got to get pissed off, and I'm not going to play that game because of permadeath and because it's forced. Basically.
Yeah, but you have other characters that you can go to. Like, it's not just.
Yeah, but what about when you lose players?
It's not a story-based single-player game, is it?
No.
Well, no, there is a story to it.
There's a story.
Each character has their own background. Like, it brings
there's a story to Street Fighter as well. Who cares about the story to Street Fighter?
I do. I'm a Street Fighter fan. I do.
Yeah, man, I'd love to be able to get into State of Decay 2, but the thing is, you basically
I don't think that's your type of game.
I'd like to get into State of Decay, but that's not fucking happening.
Didn't have fucking forced like permadeath, and just play the game on your own and die as many times as you want, and you don't have to worry about fucking looting your characters.
Yeah, but there are other games that are like that. That's why I like that one, because it's different.
What's the zombie game on PlayStation? It's not coming out this year. Can't remember the name of it.
Days Gone.
Days Gone. That's a game that would be more appealing to you, Witty.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's one of the reasons you've got to definitely be getting a PS4.
And I'm not gonna lie, Sony games are more appealing. This generation, a lot of them they have shinier spinner rims on them than Xbox games do.
Gotta tell you it. I've got that many fucking games. I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
But you don't have a problem finding a game you want to play, right?
No, exactly.
I'm not all based around first party games. You know, I don't see you always right. I mean, that's the problem.
Everybody only plays Mortal Kombat.
But everybody's too focused on first party games. I mean,
look, I'm an Xbox guy.
Third party games.
Fastback.
Huh?
I'm an Xbox guy. I'm an Xbox guy.
Yeah.
Days Gone looks way better to me than State of Decay 2. I'm sorry. But I mean,
not even in the same fucking league.
Yeah,
I just dislike zombie games in general.
I own the consoles I want to play them on, so it's not a problem for me. That's the biggest thing.
And I don't have a problem with that. Like
you can say Days Gone looks better, and you can actually play Days Gone as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Like it's
exactly.
Like State of Decay 2, State of Decay appeals to me. Like I like that type of game, permadeath and all that, and that's fine. Like we all have our preference or taste, and that's cool. That's the way it should be. Like that's way,
I don't think it should be forced on people that don't want to play it that way.
It's not forced on you though. Like
no, you don't have to buy it.
If I want to play the game in single player, I'm gonna die. Look at that fucking footage we saw. I mean,
they might cater it if you're playing on your own.
I do play where
I do it often, personally.
Not once did permadeath, even come across because you had 4 people killing out fucking zombies. But as soon as that one, the next day with that fucking other video solo gameplay, it were basically dead all the way through it. He got back to base, lost his 2 fucking companions that were following him, walked down road and instantly fucking died. Went from full health to
I understand where Witty's coming from.
Yeah,
I do.
Where's the option? Like, if I want to play the game in single player, why can I not? Why am I forced to have permadeath? Why is there no option?
I got that. Yep.
Turn permadeath off. And they don't want to do that.
It's part of it.
Don't know what to play.
It's just part of the game. Like they're trying to make it as realistic as
realistic as possible. But
in real life, you fucking die. You die.
You die. But as us as gamers have gamed so long.
Yeah.
Like in Far Cry, you die a lot in Far Cry, but you come right back, same person, same area.
Like most games have been like that, but that's why I like
for years.
State of Decay because it's challenging.
Yeah, it does. But I understand where Witty's coming from. I got that.
Oh yeah, it's not his thing, and I agree. I understand.
Yeah, but look, like I said, it's sad that it's not my thing because the game actually, if it didn't have permadeath, it would appeal to me. I love zombie games.
What are you eating?
Brownies.
Sandwich.
Well, I mean, it looks like
he's eating.
It looks like
you have a mouthful there.
What was that? I can't remember the studio now. What was that game announced? It's supposed to be based on The Walking Dead. It looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, that's 4-player co-op, and that looks interesting.
Yes, that looked really good.
And then somewhere down the road, you got the Z, right? The
Z's, yeah.
Oh, there'll be Dead Island 2 as well coming. Well, God knows when.
So, I mean, the thing is, State of Decay 2, that's not your type of zombie game. But it appeals to me, and it's got a following. So,
State of Decay 2 is not my type of zombie game because, being honest, the permadeath thing probably wouldn't bother me too much because it's just a game in general. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But as far as realistic looking, because Sony has that edge, with some of their games, Days Gone looks really good. That's why I want to play it. It looks really good, and I own both.
Yeah, and when I get another PS4, I'll play it.
Will I not play State of Decay 2? No, I'll play the damn thing.
Yeah.
And I'll deal with it, because at the end of the day, it's just a character. I don't give a shit. He died. It'd probably irk me if I lost some shit, but I'm a gamer. I'll try my damnest to get through.
Yeah, I mean, it'll piss me off too because each character they bring something to the community. Some have, like certain traits that you need for the community. Well, if you lose that guy, you're fucked.
Yeah, but that type of game, you've got to understand. You've got to really be smart with how you play.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
but there are other characters that you can go out there and recruit, and you can get someone just as good or better.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world. I mean, but I mean, I get where Weedy's coming from. I get where a lot of other people are saying that they're not making games for you, and I get that. But they're making. Look, and I'm not saying every game they're making now is for me. I just go with the flow, and I figured, look, games will come. Fuck it, I'll wait. And
that's how I do.
If I get it for the PS4, I'll go buy it so I can play those games. I'm not gonna sit there and
you should have bought Supersonic's PS4.
Yes, and you got the dildo sticks with it as well.
Damn.
And a VR helmet.
Yes,
and some games.
Yeah,
and games. Yeah.
Where Coop.
Coop been like,
I know you've been
he
quiet.
says shit.
I'll say Coop has been quiet.
Where we at? That's all, folks.
Coop done took a nap.
Like, calm down, everybody.
Sorry, I just don't get into all this bullshit stuff. But I want to see. I'm looking forward to this Anthem. I want to see something along the lines of that. The other one is the Ghost of Tsushima.
That looks cool.
New IP that I'm looking forward to. Something. I love the Tenchu.
Yes, Tenchu.
I'd like a Rockstar game that focuses on that.
That would be awesome. Like a Red Dead feudal Japan kind of thing.
Because they didn't specify that Red Dead Redemption has to be set in the Wild West, did they?
No,
it's just something that they decided on. But
so it could be set anywhere, any of the timelines, I guess.
Yeah.
I want some. I miss. You guys were talking about Mass Effect Andromeda, and there was so much that I wanted. I would love, that type. I'm hoping that Anthem kind of fills that niche. I know it's not going to be the story-driven kind of thing, like we had from Mass Effect, but I want something, the co-op aspect of it.
Yeah.
With the exploration, and I don't know. I mean,
it might be story-driven. I mean. That's Bioware's known for that, right? I mean,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I'm sure it'll have some sort of story to it.
Oh yeah. I mean, just like Destiny, and actually even Destiny, Destiny got a lot of things right. I mean, they just kind of blew it with the end game.
Yeah, they did. I agree.
That game is still a blast. I mean,
it's a good shooter.
It's a great game.
Yeah. I mean,
is it a great story-driven game? That's debatable, but
it seems like a lot of people are too happy with it right now either. Like, it's not really.
No, I'm over Destiny. I bought that shit. If I could sell, because I got it digitally. If I could sell that shit right now digitally to somebody, I would get rid of it right now.
That's my most played game last year. Destiny 2 was, I played the shit out of it.
We played the shit out of it. Yeah. Then when you get to a certain point, you're like, eh.
My most played game last year was probably Titanfall 2 still to this day.
Yeah, my most played game for the last 4 years has been GTA 5. And it's probably going to end up being fucking 50 years.
You're the problem, Witty. That's why they still keep. That's why I haven't brought out.
It's not even me that's got the problem. It's my friend that's got a problem.
It's always the friend. It's not him. It's always the
bitching about first.
Bring out GTA 6 already, damn it!
I fucking love it. I love it when it goes defensive. It wasn't my fault.
It's my friend's fault.
Not with me, man. Yeah. It was one that got me into Xbox.
Got
Live
me, yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It came out on 360, right? The year before in 2012. I bought it in 2013 on the Xbox One. I played through the campaign, and then I actually got rid of it. It was great campaign, but I'm not that big of a GTA person. It gives a shit.
No.
Obviously, it's not like it's hurting them that you're not on there. So
no.
I heard that GTA 5 made the most money out of any entertainment product ever.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ready.
They're in no rush to make GTA 6.
Ready.
Beer.
Not when it's still easily in top
10
on a week.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been out of the top 10 in the UK.
No,
since it's released.
I wouldn't doubt it, Salty.
Probably not in UK. I think it has in America.
Yeah.
No, I think I seen somebody post something on Twitter a couple of days ago where like GTA 5, God, who was it? It still was in the top 10, even over here.
Yeah,
oh my God, really?
Yep. Yep.
Kill that game already. Give me GTA 6.
Yeah.
You talking about milk money months? Them milking the hell out of GTA 5.
GTA 6 ain't coming out till
No.
maybe
right,
2020, and then they're gonna release it again so you can buy it again. Like
it'll be at the end of this console generation.
Yeah.
And then when the next one comes out,
they keep going with technology.
But to a leak, it's got to be sitting by City, and it's coming out in 2022. So we've got another 4 years of that shit.
Well, they keep going with technology. You'll be able to play GTA 6 on your refrigerator.
Hey, a nice one. That's near the beer.
Right.
Yeah.
Get a beer and keep playing.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers better not be there stealing my beer though.
Yeah.
I just thought of a game that I would love to see come back, and it was a PlayStation game, Onimusha.
Actually, they filed a trademark for that.
That was a great title, man.
And that might be. Didn't they hint? There was a trailer that kind of hinted.
I don't know.
At the Game Awards show.
That was like my go-to game on PlayStation before I found. Well, no, I don't remember now, but I mean, it was a great series. I think we got up to what 3 Onimusha 3. And then they stopped. I don't remember now. Or Bloody Roar. Give me another Bloody Roar fighting game. I love that game.
Yeah.
But the studio went out of.
Do you think we're going to get a Killer Instinct season? Not season 2.
No, reboot it. 2. Reboot it. It's gone on for 5 years now.
Because what's his name? Adam Boyes, who was with Sony. He's in charge of that studio, that developer.
Really?
Well, it's gone on for 5 years now. And I think they're pretty much done. They went through Iron Galaxy. They went from Double Helix at the start, and then Iron Galaxy. At this point, and they've gone through they put every character from every Killer Instinct 1 and 2 in the game, and new ones. If they do another one, it needs to be a reboot that like launches with like the next generation.
Yeah, probably.
My honest opinion.
Yeah.
And I already have the game made. Trust me. That was one of the games I bought the Xbox One for, but it sucked. It got really old waiting for the new character because you started out with like 3 characters: Jago, Saberwolf, and Glacier.
I think it was 8. I think it was 8 characters, wasn't it? Or no, because
to start with you and on launch day, it was my first time I played when I plugged my fat Xbox One up. It was Jago, Saberwolf, and Glacier. Trust me, I know. And then I just want to reboot it. Just reboot it and have all the characters that are already in the game now, all the new ones, and get some fresh ideas. New characters. Just every character now that's in the game.
All I'll do is take all the characters off every other fucking game and put it in it.
I don't care what they do. I just want them to. I just reboot the damn thing because this was the best Killer Instinct I ever played, and I loved Killer Instinct back in the day.
Yeah,
but they actually knocked it out of the park, in my opinion, with the stage design and like Spinal Stage with all the skeletons in the background and the ghost ship, and you see the skeletons coming up out of the water, and
the graphics were insane as well. When at the time it came out, like the particle effects and that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good game. I don't see them. Don't do anything this generation. Reboot it, and have it already done. Don't give us this like a new character 2 months from now, another new character. Don't do that. Have all the characters in the game to start with, and add to it. Give me 60 fucking characters. I don't care. Look at Marvel vs. Capcom. All the characters they had.
I gotta call out Nate in the deal. What the hell is going on at that conference? God damn it!
I'm just laughing at that shit.
Bending forward, you're bending backwards. What the hell are you doing?
Bending over? What?
Yeah.
Bending over.
It's all technical.
Just don't do it while you're on the NOG podcast on Sunday night.
Right? Yeah, it might be a time you have to put your avatar up for one.
Yeah. Don't show a live camera for that.
Yeah. Daz.
Yo.
Any thoughts on new IP that you would like to see?
I'd like to see new IP from Epic Games Unreal Tournament.
Yeah,
that's not a new IP, is it?
No.
Well,
Unreal Tournament? No.
So you're not answering the question, are you?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Blaze. It's been that long since there's been one. It might as well be.
Yeah, it might as well be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a massive fan on UT back in the day. So,
Daz, I can stop by Epic Games tomorrow. I got to work for a little while. It's right down the street from where I live. I'm like, hey, Daz says he wants a new Unreal Tournament.
Yeah. Fucking tell him, Jago.
It's right down the street from me, man. Epic Games is right down the street.
Is that what you call your workplace, Epic Games?
I wish, brother. Good God.
He just won't tell us. He won't tell us.
Yeah.
I bet he
I
will.
wish. I wish.
I'm a massive fan of Unreal Tournament, and it's been that fucking long since we've had a new game. So technically, it will be a new IP because it's been that fucking long.
Well, that's why I was so happy when honestly Fortnite started becoming so popular, is because I didn't know what the hell Epic was going to do after Gears, after Cliff left.
Yeah. What about any as far as any fighting games? Would you like to see a new fighting game reimagined?
I'd like to see a decent one.
Yeah.
Did you not like Killer Instinct?
Yeah. Well, that's not a new IP, is it?
No, it was a rebooted.
Well, no, but you want to fucking say that? I'll say that.
I'm just saying, didn't you
put it on charge? So I'm talking to the daughter as well. She's taking the piss.
Well, like I said, Bloody Roar. That was a game that I loved back in the day, and we hadn't seen shit from it I guess it's maybe the second one. I think it was the second one. It was pretty cool. Cool idea.
Who made that one?
Good God! Don't ask me now. That's been so long ago.
That's a problem. Like a lot of these studios that made games way back then, they're gone.
I think they're out. I think they're out of business.
Yeah, I mean, and who knows who owns IP?
Give me I'll be cool with. Give me a Star Wars fighting game with Star Killer, and I mean, that'd be cool. Or Star Wars versus Star Trek. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah,
with what you could do.
Yeah,
phasers versus lightsabers.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm there. You know what side I'm on?
Star Wars. You know what side I'm on?
Yeah.
Engage.
There's no logic there. No logic there, sir.
Make it so.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a fan of Star Wars too. Just a little bit, a little bigger fan of Star Trek.
Yeah. For me, for new IP, I love new IP. To me, it doesn't matter who makes it. Right now, I just saw recently, it's been a while because Strange Brigade, they showed that at E3, and it's Idea Xbox is, I guess, supporting that. So I think it's coming out everywhere, but I guess Xbox has the marketing whatever on it. But anyways, they just recently showed some news of it at some convention center, gaming the convention center right over there, and I think in London. They're showing that on. If you look on the Twitter, that's going on this weekend.
To buy Rebellion, isn't it? That's why I'll be showing over here.
They have, I think Rebellion, but they also they have it at the Xbox ID.
Yeah, I don't get it. Because Sniper Elite 4 was supposedly cost to be an Xbox game.
Yeah,
I think that's bullshit. It's a AAA game, kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, stuff like that. I like to see these new studios come up and coming, making new IP.
Just something we've never fucking heard of before. Just something total fresh. You know, but it's hard to do in the amount of fucking.
It is. I mean,
No, that's what these guys do, man. You know, they're born to come up with ideas and fucking this and over. I couldn't.
Yeah, what would you say would be the newest one? I say Cuphead from the other year, but that's what I mean. It's good. It's going to take a lot of a fucking imagination and everything to bring a total new IP.
Yeah. Well, Coalition before they came back, and what's his name? Was John Ferguson?
Ferguson.
They had Black Tusk Studios. Ferguson. They had a game. They had a game that they were looking at doing, but
they were
Xbox.
They were what? Black Tusk before they became
Black Tusk.
Yeah. And then Xbox, of course, had them jump on Gears. So I would like to see that game come out and see what that's about. 343, I would like to see them because they know how to Halo 5, the mechanics and everything, it looked great, smooth co-op, 4-player, right? So they had the tools there to even think, they should have something like somebody there. Hey, let's look at some new IP, come up with something. They got to sell it to Phil. They have to sell it to them to buy off on it. And I would like to see Phil say, yeah, let's get it going, put it in the development and
Phil's got to get out. He's got to get out of kumbaya mode, though.
Well, yeah, no, I agree. And the thing is, if they could hire more people, and I think we've heard rumors where they contract other studios to help. Sometimes they come and help with Halo and Gears, but they can also come in and help with like a new IP.
Yeah.
So that's easy for them to do. Well, I think we heard rumors of them bringing back Perfect Dark, like maybe Rare and
it's not a new IP though, is it?
No, but I mean, but you can reimagine it. It's new IP for people who have never played it, because some people will never go back and play the old one.
You could fit Perfect Dark into a completely different genre too than it was. You could make it into an RPG.
You could. You can. Yeah, I mean, you can reimagine it, and you have a central character there already. When I was watching, speaking of Halo, I was watching on Netflix. They had the Halo, the little animation series, right?
Blue versus Red or whatever.
Is it Fall of Reach or Halo Legends?
Halo Legends. And the one little episode that intrigued me was the one about the Arbiter, where he had to fight to and it was like a samurai feel, the look and everything. They can do that.
Nathan Chat's got a samurai feel at the moment.
Nate does, yeah. But yeah, that would be cool. Like to do a spin-off where you're playing as the Arbiter, but it's kind of in the like a samurai style, whatever, kind of something different. But I've even talked about like Forza. They need to kind of. I think there's rumor of maybe a Forza kart, and people are kind of like down, like, oh, that's stupid. I mean, we don't even know. It could be just a fun. Like I love Mario Kart 8, so I mean, if it'd be cool if you have your avatar, or you're playing as one of Gears' character or Halo, or whatever. Whatever, just to have fun. I mean, it could be. But I would like to see, like I said before, I'd like to see them have like a third option of Forza, something with the story mode, like Need for Speed, but better.
Yeah, absolutely agree. All the Forzas are getting boring now. It's like Forza Horizon 4. It's going to be the same shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
About this before
they need to.
Live.
Aren't the rumors where
it needs to be something?
Aren't the rumors that Forza Horizon 4 set in Japan?
It's not about whether it's set, bro. It's the same shit.
Well, it's different. It's more different than each Forza Motorsport game that comes out. Forza 7 is literally Forza 6.
It's like I've been telling everybody, I hope that it's not based around the Horizon Festival. I hope it's something different.
Forza 7's actually worse than Forza 6.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people. Yeah.
Whereas at least Forza Horizon is different locations each time. It's just the same bloody tracks in Forza.
Yeah, but what we're on about, it's the same festivals, it's the same shit, fucking XP boards, fucking all that crap, you know what I mean? They're totally different with it.
Yeah, hopefully they kind of go back and look at it.
Yeah, but there isn't much that you can really do. It's just driving.
It's a racing game.
Yeah, but I mean,
different locations.
Like the Forza Motorsports, they always say that the game is based on the car. The car is the main character.
Is a star. Yeah.
And I understand that.
Yep.
But also, when people who like racing, the Formula One, Indy, NASCAR, the car is not the only thing that they pay attention. They love certain drivers.
Yep.
There's drivers that have charisma. There's drama and here and there.
Well, it's the location too. It's location.
So why can't
everything.
they develop a story to go along with the Forza Motorsport and also have something with Horizon? And they bring these characters, flesh them out, and people are like, "Man, I like this game because of this character or the protagonist or whatever."
Hey, speaking of sports games, racing is a sport. I wouldn't mind Turn 10 trying to make a boxing game.
Yeah, Sopsky, a boxing game. We ain't seen one of those in years.
Just imagine a boxing game with basically like Fight Night game.
One of my favorite games on the Dreamcast was Ready to Rumble.
Yeah,
that game's sick. But we haven't. We've got a game for every other sport. Why not boxing?
Yeah.
I know.
It's because UFC is taking over, Sopsky. UFC.
Nah. Well, that's where Xbox needs to go. Like, go talk to Sega. Say, hey, can we either buy this game franchise from you, this IP, or can we get you to contract it out to them? Do another fight.
That's where they fucked up with Shenmue. Because that would have been big, I think.
Boxing games were one of my biggest things I played back in the day. Even on the original Sega Master System, it was Rocky. That game was so hard. Holy crap. Ivan Drago was a bitch. And then I think we had Evander Holyfield boxing on the Sega Genesis back in the day. I played Fight Night, and then we had Ready to Rumble.
Remember, they even had a Buster Douglas, right?
Yeah, Buster Douglas boxing. Yes.
Okay.
And I damn near bought them all, or worked my ass off to get chore money to get them. But that was one of my favorite franchises, like boxing game. Yeah.
I just don't see why we don't have a boxing. I know you need to acquire like licensing for each fighter now. It's not like UFC where it's all under one roof.
Because it's not as popular anymore.
No, UFC's taking over. That's why.
Boxing is getting more.
It is slowly coming back up, though. You're right.
Like UFC's not done it for me for about half a year. Boxing
it's been about 2 years for me on the UFC.
The UFC has a problem.
I mean, at least in the UK.
Well, that's the reason, Softy. UFC has been so popular for so long now. Nobody gives a shit about boxing because it's all about mixed martial arts.
Yeah, but who cares about cricket?
Yeah, no, you got a point.
I don't like cricket.
Yeah, but that's the
reason
why.
An exclusive cricket game. Why can't Microsoft have an exclusive boxing game?
Yeah, I agree. Fucking hell, in a fortnight, this is the second thing I agree with Wesky on. Who the fuck cares about cricket?
I don't give a shit about crickets. I step on them when I walk outside.
Did y'all see Invader had tweeted out a rumor that supposedly Xbox is looking at doing that basketball that was the NBA Playgrounds 2.
Oh, Playgrounds?
Yeah.
I was going to say that. We need a new NBA Jam. Give me a straight up new NBA Jam. It would be good.
Yeah. Well, I think, there was some rumor about that. Either NBA Jam or now we're seeing this deal, but the Playgrounds. So there might be something there that Xbox might be doing something with that. One of those two.
Ready.
I guess we'll find out.
Ready. That was a fresh one, Daz.
Hey, Sega are teasing a really big announcement tonight.
Yep, going on in about 69 minutes. Yep, they have a live stream.
Ooh. Yeah, I've just set an alarm because Sega's live.
Okay,
I've got the
what time? What time is that for me?
It'll be in 68 minutes, about 68 minutes.
All right, cool.
I'm not sure what time for you, but it's 2:30 a.m. for me. But
yeah,
they're like they're saying something special, so.
Nice.
I don't know what
you said, like 60 minutes, so like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, a little over an hour from now. It's a Sega FES.
Well, it says, I mean, Sega Europe tweeted tune in around 2:30, and that's an hour and a half away. So
okay, cool, good to know.
But I'm just wondering.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the stream on YouTube from Sega. I've got it.
Does I'll DM you a link.
I saw Tim Dog had tweeted about Hellblade
send me a link to that too, Sting Gorp.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do it now.
And he of course he tagged Phil and said that
beer.
More beer. That maybe Ninja Theory, maybe they should do Hellblade 2 for Xbox,
Yes.
And
good idea.
I played Hellblade. I'm not sure if it needs a second one.
I wouldn't like the idea of
not the same character. But then I had responded and I said, how about get Ninja Theory to do let them do the next Rise 2 if they can't do
Son of Rome? You're talking about Son of Rome, right?
Well, they can't call it Rise because Crytek still owns that IP.
But you're talking about Rise, Son of Rome, right?
They could just do something set in Rome.
Well,
yes.
True. Yeah, they could do something.
I've been saying for a while, why not? I even tweeted before. Why not? You have Halo Wars 2 connected to Halo, right? Yeah. Why not? You have Age of Empires been out for years. Why not they make a Age of Empire third-party action game? And so every time they come out with another one, like the first one could be based around the Roman, have a Roman character, right? The next one could be another empire.
That's what I mean. It could be like feudal Japan or something.
Yeah, I mean, you could change it up every time. I wish
we were like heads of Xbox.
I know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Why can't I don't understand? We've got all these good ideas. Why doesn't he have all these good ideas?
He might, but the thing is, we don't know. The thing is that the guy that was in charge of him before, they kind of
he should know that my God, if all the stuff that we're talking about, I'd buy every single game that we just talked about.
And it's like Witty. I understand where Witty coming from because he likes single player games mainly, right? Phil even said had someone told him, he responded that the majority of games that he plays is single player. He knows how important single player games are.
They are.
He wants to bring them. The thing is, Xbox has fucked up over the years to where they weren't built to where they can just, hey, we're doing a single player game, because they have to get themselves to that point where they can do that, and they're getting there.
See, there's one thing they could do. Fastback, the new Predator movie. It's not a reboot. It's just a new take on Predator.
Yeah,
Justin Black it comes out next year, and Justin Black, the guy who played Hawkins in the original Predator, he's directing it. They could jump on that right now.
No, you're right.
They should have already, and come out with a fantastic new Predator single player, mostly with some multiplayer mixed in. Could have already been like, and maybe they will. Who knows? E320 this year. Hey, we got a new and kind of try to tie that in to the new Predator movie coming out this year. But will they do that? No, Beer.
No, we don't. But all you can do is give them some feedback, and say, hey, and hopefully other people see it. And then if you get enough people, that's all you can do. I even brought up, how everybody Spider-Man's coming out, and it's only going to be on PlayStation because
of course
Sony.
We should get a Black Panther game.
I know. I brought that up. I've tweeted that.
I actually thought that earlier, but I didn't say shit.
They can Xbox can get with Insomniac and say, hey, we want you to do the same thing for us, but let's do it with this. And
they should get Rocksteady to make either a Black Panther game or a Spawn game.
I've heard so much about Black Panther and I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
this movie must be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
It's a good
Jago. It's my favorite. It's my favorite superhero movie.
Does it beat the original Avengers?
It does when it got.
It destroys it. It's
really. Come on! No way. Come on.
Seriously.
I don't think you can compare all these shows. I think they all bring something that we all love that they do.
I know one movie that's going to destroy Black Panther. It comes out in what? A week? Week and a half?
I don't even know.
Infinity War? Infinity War.
Black Panther's that good. I'm not sure if it's going to be as good as Black Panther.
Well, I mean, it has Black Panther in it, and looks like they got to defend Wakanda in it too.
It's based mostly in Wakanda, I heard. Yeah.
So, spoilers, guys. But there's going to lots of superheroes are going to die.
All right, Jago. All I'm going to say is that a few tears were shed in Black Panther. That's all I'm going to say.
No, but it's worth watching, Jago. Definitely.
No, I want to see it, man. Everybody's like hyping it up, but I can guarantee you one movie that might beat it, since everybody's hyping it up, is it's going to be Infinity War.
Oh, it's going to beat it sales-wise for definitely.
Better.
Yeah.
Did you
better?
Hey, did you read the Black Panther comics?
Me? No, I was more of a Superman, Spider-Man, typical like X-Men. X-Men were my favorite.
She-Hulk.
No, that's why X-Men Origins Wolverine was one of my favorite titles on the games on the 360. That was a really well done game.
It's better than the movie.
And the movies. Yeah. The movie, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I brought that up. Like, a lot of people say, well, why can't we have a Sunset Overdrive 2? I'm like, why? I didn't feel like Sunset Overdrive was like this trilogy type deal. It just, to me, it was like a one and done.
Yeah, one and done.
I had the same feeling.
I mean, they left it open.
I guess if you want to go into another city,
that was one of them games that could have had a sequel and then not have a sequel.
Well,
that's the way they left it.
I don't think I'd have liked a sequel maybe a year ago, but now I'm
not now. Yeah,
I mean, Insomniac's too busy with Spider-Man, but Xbox can go to Insomniac, say, "Hey, we want a new IP." Like I said, Black Panther, or something.
They want to do Spider-Man. Well, on the PlayStation, bring me Spawn, a really good Spawn game.
I just said that. Yeah, Rocksteady
on Xbox. Cool. Yeah,
that would be good with Rocksteady.
Because everybody talks shit about the movie that Michael Jai White played Spawn in the 90s. It was fucking badass.
I love that.
Come on. Yeah, you had John Leguizamo as what's his name? I can't remember. I can't remember his character.
Clown.
Yeah.
What's up, on, man?
I fucking hate the clown, man.
Give me it was Vindicator. Was it Vindicator or Violator? I don't remember. But give me a great Spawn game because NetherRealm Studios still haven't used his ass yet. First use him in Mortal Kombat 10. Injustice 2, maybe supposedly maybe 9. I don't remember, but I mean,
it would have been cool in an Instinct from Instinct.
Yeah, give me a great, really done Spawn game because I played them all back in the day when he was in a fighting game or he's on his own game, and he's barely been shit over, and he's one of the best characters. He's the best anti-hero ever.
If they make a Spawn game, I don't want none of this kiddie shit.
No, fuck no kiddie shit.
That's got to be an adult game.
Decapitation and shit.
Give him. He better have his damn cape. No, I'm not going to leave it out. Bullshit. Put his cape in there. Have him all the fatalities, like a Mortal Kombat type game, where he's just as evil as he wants to be, but he's a good guy at the same time because that's what he is. And have a great story behind it, great visuals, everything. Come on.
Some UK guy in the chat getting sexual here.
Daz, why are you? I mean, there's the only people in the chat are men. Why are you?
Well, how do you know? What if Born Distracted is a female?
I do not. He's distracted and he's bald.
He's a man. He's got to be a man.
How do you know? He's a man.
I'm just saying, I ain't talking sexual unless I know that it's a woman.
It's okay nowadays, sir. Don't worry about it. We accept it.
No, nothing against Daz if whatever he's into, but I'm just saying.
No, I ain't into that, but don't you come down cross genders and shit.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not condoning all.
Speaking of superheroes, also, I would like to see somebody, whether Xbox or Sony, to do a contract with Marvel and to bring the Defenders, like do a trilogy, do a Daredevil game, then the next one you can do. I don't know if Jessica Jones would be a good one. Maybe Jessica Jones combined with Luke Cage.
Luke Cage and Daredevil.
And they could do a Defenders game, also. I mean, that's something that's hasn't been done before.
There's a little known comic book back in the day. It wasn't just X-Men; it was X-Force too. You could, those guys.
Yeah. But before we get done with all that new IP, the ultimate new IP I want is a open world Star Wars RPG, third person. It could be first person if it has to be, but supposedly the game that EA that is working on it might be open world. I don't know. I guess they weren't happy with who was it that was doing it? That they shut down.
They canceled. They shut the studio. Visceral.
Was it Visceral
yeah.
that there's? Yeah, they did. They shut
from
Visceral.
what I heard over week, yeah, it's definitely got to be an online game.
But I would love a like a Star Wars Elder Scrolls type something open. You know, like the way Fallout 4. You know, I want a rich,
BRB.
huge lore, characters, crafting, and all that for Star Wars, and we haven't had that shit. You know.
Yeah, they need to do a single player one, but this is the only thing with a year. They're too into doing multiplayer, fucking Destiny, fucking clones and shit like that.
Yeah.
If they make an open world Star Wars RPG, I don't want any of the original characters in it.
It'd be more like of an open world KOTOR, or kind of like what they did for.
I would like to be
the Old
like
Republic.
Old Republic.
Yeah, I'd like it set in the Old Republic.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Thousands of years before the timeline that we know of.
Yeah,
or in fact, just get BioWare to remake Knights of the Old Republic.
Dude, if they did that,
I would. I would, but
what's that be?
It is awesome that that the OG Xbox games that Xbox just announced.
Yeah, there's 7 Star Wars games.
Hell yeah, and some of those I never played, and I will be adding those to my.
Yeah, I got all those Star Wars games except for the Starfighter.
Nice. Yeah.
Plus, I got of course, the one me and Daz are looking forward to is the Panzer Dragoon. That game's
I know
awesome.
for sure. I'm playing Jade Empire also. I never played that. So.
I never played that. That game actually looked pretty good. I thought
Jade
I
Empire
might
is
pick it up.
incredible. Jade Empire is incredible.
Is it?
That's BioWare. Yeah. That's
Yeah, I might have to pick that up.
Oh, they got Crimson Dragon, aren't they? Dragon on the release of the Xbox, which is like a rip-off of Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up. But
stinky baby, get it? It's all right.
Is it? I mean, that's kind of what I thought about too. But I was afraid that it might be shitty. So yeah, I'll look into that.
No, it's all right, man.
Cool. I'll look into that.
Yeah. Cool. But no, I mean, this interesting topic. I mean, we all have good ideas, and we hope. Xbox has said they heard us. Look, even like Sony too. You don't hear it a lot, but they need to hear feedback too. Like, yeah, we want this. I mean, new IP. You can't, So,
ready?
Glad they brought Spider-Man back, and they've done a good job. He's gone, and they did Horizon Zero Dawn. Also recently. So, we're getting new IP. Here and there, but it's not. It's risky.
It's.
Have
you guys all played A Way Out? I heard that.
No, I have not played A Way Out.
Good things about that. That's done well.
I've downloaded it. I've downloaded it. So
I know Witty's played it. Witty, did you complete it? 100%.
Yeah. Well, no. All the achievements are missable, and basically I got 4 out of 14. So I'm going to have to play it all through again. At some point.
I've played like an hour of it. I've played like an hour of it with my brother, but
it's all right.
So far I like it. It's really good. I think the developer's really cool as well.
Witty.
Yeah, they are.
What's your give it a 1 through 10 that you've played?
He's going to say 3. He's going to say
I mean, I think Witty. I think Witty. He's not going to bullshit. So, what is your score on that?
I don't know.
1.5.
No, 1.5.
0.056.
I know Witty said he didn't care for too much cinematic, right?
Well, yeah, the game's 70 to 80% fucking a video. Basically, so it's like I'm not, but I'd still give it a 5 or a 6.
Yeah,
that's really
all right.
That's a bad score.
It's decent story, and it's got a twist at end that change. It's like
don't.
So it's like,
don't ruin it.
Oh no!
I know for damn sure Witty ain't gonna fluff nothing, so that's why I want to hear his score.
Yeah, Daz, did you want to stream A Way Out tomorrow?
Yeah, if I'm free tomorrow night, we'll do it.
Yeah, yeah.
If not, we'll try Sunday. Either way, you know what I mean.
If not, we'll stream it sometime through the week anyway. So.
Yeah, no. It's definitely something I want to do, so we'll try and do it tomorrow or Sunday.
Yeah. You're not doing Mixer though, are you?
No, we keep doing Twitch.
I'll do it for the stream
because I might. Works. Because then we could co-stream then. But then there's no point. There's no point co-streaming.
Oh, you don't need to co-stream it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, because it's got both. It shows both people.
To see exactly what's going on other screen.
No, what we'll do, I'll boot up a stream tomorrow if it's all electric and that. I'll just play a game or something with no fucking audio. If it don't cut off, we know we're good, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, ready.
That was a fresh one, Daz.
Man, that one was like born today.
Yeah, that one even damn near had a fucking top on the motherfucker.
That was all distracted. Same.
It's so satisfying hearing it.
Daz damn near got that one straight off the line.
he hand-picked that one because he knew.
That shit was in the fridge for like 2 minutes.
That shit is so satisfying drinking as well.
No shit. Mine is too right now.
I know one of the best places I like to go that has some of the coldest beer is Twin Peaks.
Oh shit!
You had that?
Not only just for the beer, huh?
We all love Twin Peaks,
but
the scenery.
Yeah, no, I get that, but that fucking beer is cold as shit.
Yeah, they got that shit cold.
Yeah, they do it the best, and I think. But yeah, no, this is a good talk. I mean, good, topic. We all have our ideas. We all have our preferences, and
it's good that everyone's opinions different as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong like how Witty feels or Jago or I do. Like we all see things.
Are you saying it's okay to have different opinions, Fastback? Damn,
it's okay. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel that what you see Xbox is doing or not doing for you. Xbox, we all see things differently. We just want to play games. We all want games. Whether
I'm the type of person, Fastback, and at the end of the day, as long as my Xbox is there and I have an Xbox and I have some games to play on it, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
As long as they ain't stealing money out of my wallet.
Yeah. And all we can do with
microtransactions.
Give them our
I don't buy microtransactions.
Yeah. No. All we can do is give them feedback, give them our opinions.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't provide and prove to us what we want, the games that we appeal to us, then you vote with your wallet. That's all you can do.
I do all the time.
Spend your money somewhere else. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, so
I would never win because I spend all my money on there.
But I mean, look, as long as I've been gaming, there's always been a game to find and
exactly.
I've never had a problem. I've never. No matter what the plat is, it's like, oh shit, I like this game. Let me go play it. I mean, if you can afford it, it's great to own all the plats. But if you can't, you need to choose where the majority of the games that appeal to you are at, and that's just all there is to it.
It all depends on your upbringing and the things you enjoyed as a child.
Jacob makes me fucking laugh. Back in the day when we first got a SNES, we got a Mega Drive, we got Genesis,
Yeah.
Well, Mega Drive. We call it Mega Drive.
Well, it's Genesis over here, damn it.
Well, Mega Drive is better than Genesis.
But for story
purposes, the same damn thing.
Story purposes, we're calling it Mega Drive.
Mega Drive's better, bitch, especially Mega Drive.
It looks better.
Damn it.
Oh, Mega Drive
whatever.
so much better.
And then you didn't call it Atari, right? You called it
red buttons on it.
Well, you called it Atari.
There was none of this fucking bullshit. It's the same principle.
Exactly.
We banged the cartridge in the cunt. We played the fucker because internet's come along. It's expired into absolute bullshit.
Yeah. Well, no. To be fair, what about that? Genesis does what Nintendo don't sort of thing.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Which it does, because Nintendo
and it did. And then if you were able to afford it, then you were able to enjoy that.
That's the thing. It wasn't the consumer that was being like that. It was the actual.
It was
That's what I mean. I want to see Sony and Microsoft go at it.
Yeah,
yes,
there's nothing wrong with that. And
that's why I said stop the kumbaya bullshit already.
I want Microsoft to bring out like Microsoft does what Sony. Well, no, something clever, not that.
Something clever to. Yeah.
Look, I was a fan of the 3DO, and I was a fan of Way of the Warrior on the 3DO back in the day, and that was a horrible ripoff of Mortal Kombat. But I enjoyed it. And like made me laugh.
Yeah, I mean, for that time, seeing
it was fantastic.
It was cool seeing stuff like that.
Something new, and who made it? Naughty fucking dog.
The thing about
it had White Zombie as the soundtrack. Come on!
Shout out to Bond Distracting Chat, Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh hell yeah!
On Genesis, if you know me. You know, I love Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ghouls and Ghosts is the shit.
They should bring that back.
Oh, dude, that'd be cool.
Could you imagine a first-person or third-person version of Ghouls and Ghosts now?
No, it's like Marvel versus Capcom. They've got the fucking level on the background. I've said this before. And it looks fucking awesome.
It's like they're teasing something.
Yeah.
It could be.
What do y'all think Sega is
I don't know.
I hope Sega's
excited to watch the.
You know what I'm going to say?
Have we heard anything that what they?
Just big surprises what they've announced.
I hope Sega's stuck their micro penis in Sega's butthole and bought all their IPs.
I don't know. I mean, one of the rumors I've heard is that they're getting back in the hardware business, but I don't think that.
I hadn't even heard that. Really?
If it's a Dreamcast Mini, I'd be down for definite.
Oh yeah,
give me a Dreamcast too.
Yeah,
or Mini.
That's what people are hoping on. I don't think. Well, I don't. I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't.
If they go to the hardware market, I think it would be like this Atari.
Oh yeah.
Don't even say the Atari box.
I think the Atari box.
Yeah, I think it would be along those lines. But the thing is,
they'll start jabbing at Atari.
I'm really excited because they said that it's something huge, like a huge announcement, right?
Yeah.
And then someone replied to the tweet saying, if it's not Shenmue 1 and 2 HD remastered, then it's not huge.
I saw that.
Just give me a fucking Jaguar 2, damn it.
And then they replied. Saying it's huge. So
yeah,
that's what she said.
What?
That's what she said to me.
What do y'all consider? What do y'all consider Sega's biggest IP? What's their most popular?
Oh my God, there was so many, man, back in the day. That's a loaded question.
It has to be one that's the biggest, like the
popular. The most popular would be Sonic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Sonic, yes.
Well, besides Sonic, though.
Well,
Streets of Rage.
I'm not going to lie and say Shenmue's the most popular.
Well, that's
Outrun, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. I had Outrun and Shenmue were great, but I had a lot of fun with Streets of Rage 1 and 2. I mean,
I'm talking about like most popular. I mean, Streets of Rage is really popular as well.
That's hard.
Outrun, Ridge Racer, all that.
I love Outrun.
Probably Shenmue, Sasuke. I'm gonna have to agree with you.
No.
No, Jay.
But I don't think they would say anything about Shenmue because it's already been announced. It's already in the work. So,
well, no, they might like a Shenmue remaster because Yu Suzuki owns the rights to Shenmue 3, but
he
doesn't own the rights to the first two.
But I mean, you would think that they would have got with the inside Xbox and let them, say, hey, this is going to be.
You never know.
I don't know.
But Microsoft has got some kind of non-disclosure agreement with Sega right now.
But they did. There was a tweet a while back, right, where those two.
Well,
they had tweeted something that they were over there meeting with Xbox.
Yeah, they're meeting with Xbox.
Just imagine.
That's what I'm talking about. They maybe have some kind of non-disclosure agreement right now.
Yeah,
I know this isn't going to happen, but just imagine it inside Xbox. The Sega tune came on, and then they announced that Dreamcast games are going to start being back.
Well, like Born Distracted put in the chat, something about supposedly Sega and Microsoft will announce backwards compatibility with Saturn and Dreamcast games.
Oh,
that would be fucking so good.
That'd be fucking heaven.
That I would too. There's so many cool Saturn games that I would.
Yeah, there is.
I think I'd die and then come back to life. And then die again.
No,
I was a fan of.
I was going to say something, but I'm going to leave you alone. So
that or one of the launch titles of the Saturn was Clockwork Knight, and I was a huge fan of that one. That was something like crazy, stupid, and just different. And
there's a lot of cool games on the Saturn.
Did you play Fighting Vipers?
Yes.
Fighting Vipers, yes. Yeah.
And Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, of course.
Virtua Fighter, fuck yeah.
Virtua Cop. Did you play Virtua Cop?
Yes.
Yes, Virtua Cop. Yes. Yes. That was in an arcade too.
There's so many things they could do with it. Oh my!
I think it's Sewer Shark remastered with.
Oh, shut your mouth, Fastback. Sewer Shark.
B movie actors.
I'm gonna call you Dog Me.
Hey, when my brother had because that came out on the Saturn, right?
Yeah.
When
that came out on Sega CD originally.
Sega CD, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fucker of a game.
So, anyways, I was already out of high school, and I was, doing my thing. And when I would come back home and visit my brother, he had that, and he was playing it. I was like, "What the fuck? What is this? What kind of game? What is this?
Shark,
game
I love
nowadays?"
Shark.
Yeah.
Love it.
So yeah, I was like,
which console was Echo the Dolphin first on? Was it Mega Drive?
Mega Drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A, give me Night Trap remastered. I know it was banned, one of those banned games, but goddamn, it was for its time, it was something way different, and it was fun. I mean, it was something. I mean, or what was it, Dragon's Lair? That was on the Sega CD too.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair.
Give me Dragon's Lair.
My brother used
that was
to
in the arcade. That was an arcade title that they put on a Sega CD that I saw in the arcade, but never got a chance to play it. And I got a chance to play it in the Sega CD, and it was great. I mean, it was a cartoon that you pretty much directed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. What do they call it?
It's like like
hit A, hit B, hit left. Yeah,
that's the game that they were playing in Stranger Things, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think
on the last one.
Yeah, Stranger Things season 2.
I think so.
In the arcade.
I think.
Oh yeah, they were playing the Dig Dug.
No, Dragon's Lair. I think they were playing.
Oh Dragon's Lair. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, my brother used to play it all the time.
I remember when that first, and the reaction that they had, that's how I had the same reaction. It's like, oh wow, the cartoon, you're playing a cartoon.
Not many games give you that reaction these days.
Mm-mm.
I thought you said same erection.
Yeah.
Mate, if I wanted that,
video games are like movies, man. There's so many titles, and the movie industry is doing it now to like 10th degree of like rebooting shit. Like you could reboot franchise, like reboot like Matrix right now, but who the fuck would ever watch it because you will never like make it any better than the original. There's so many franchises like you could reboot Golden Axe, and one of my favorites on the Genesis. Or
Rygar.
I mean, why?
That's hard as fuck game, that.
Yeah, that game's really hard. I played it on the Xbox.
It's what cock solid, that fucker.
I mean, there's so many franchises they could go back to that people wouldn't know now because old as we are, other than Sofsky. I mean, I know you're 20, but you've caught up. But we've played so many. You could reboot damn near every game we played on the Atari, Sega, regular Sega, first Nintendo, first Sega, whatever, and they would not have no clue and said it was a new game. But I mean, you can't reboot every goddamn thing. You need new IPs.
Yeah.
Just give me a new ET game.
Oh my God, ET! You talking about the one on Atari? That was trash. That's why they buried all of them in New Mexico, all the cartridges.
They revamped the fuck out of fucking Wonder Boy and put it on Xbox. You know what I mean? Paperboy. You talking about Paperboy? Yeah. No, Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
It's like where you could switch between the graphics.
Yeah, old school and now. It's mental. It really is. Yeah. It should do that with a lot more fucking 2D.
That's what Nintendo should do with Mario. With the old Mario games. Why not bring them to bloody? Because you can't get I don't see why they don't do that. Bring like a big Mario collection.
I'll be honest, and I'll probably be the only one. I wish Nintendo would fucking stop with Mario.
They should kill him off.
Yes, be done with that motherfucker. I've been done.
Him up.
Yeah. Sonic has been around as long as Mario has been, but stop with Mario already.
Like Sonic does new stuff.
Mario is all about a plumber. I can go down pipes. I can go up pipes.
Nah,
no, I was always a Sega person when I was.
Me too.
Every Nintendo that's come out, they've always had a great Mario game, kind of reimagined, different. You know.
What about a new Bomberman? You know,
Nah,
that'd be funny.
Bomberman.
that'd be one of those $10 titles.
Yeah, but it's still easy achievements.
Give me a. I know we had Quantum Break, but give me a Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula.
That would be cool.
Sam Fisher.
You can time travel because I'm a huge fan of time travel. I'm a sci-fi guy. I'm a huge sci-fi guy. So I'm a Star Wars, Star Trek. I got that.
I can't remember.
No, but you can imagine a story-driven game with like you're playing like it's Scott Bakula's character in Quantum Leap, and you go to a different episode would be the different, whatever. Man,
hey, what about Battlestar Galactica?
Battlestar Galactica,
yeah, Cylons.
Give me a
sick game.
Give me an A-Team game, or are you kidding me? A Knight Rider? Holy shit!
Oh, shit. Airwolf.
Airwolf, Blue Thunder, back in the day. You remember Blue Thunder?
Knight Rider, yes.
Knight Rider.
They should. I don't know why someone doesn't just make a really good Game of Thrones game.
Oh yes, Game of Thrones. Let me see the boobs in the game. Yeah,
I know there's I know there's one for the. I know there's one for the 360 as well, but that was shit. I played it, and I know there's a Telltale one, but
no, I thought there was another one in work though.
That would be going back to old stuff and people saying you're just remastering shit, but you're making a game out of it. And you get that? Oh, yeah, so good, so good.
Yeah, love.
Love Knight Rider. The Night Industries 2000 kit. Yep. I love it.
We can't hear you. What were you saying?
I'm surprised with the industry and all this fucking Destiny 4 player co-op and this and other that been an A-team.
Yeah. A-team.
That'd be perfect.
There need to be an A-team DLC to Ghost Recon. It might be next.
As long as they get Mr. T.
I got the new Far Cry. Got it. Far Cry Dukes of Hazzard edition. Dukes of Hazzard would fit really good into that. You know it would. Bo and Luke Duke hunting shit. Oh my god. So good. I'd buy that.
Yeah.
They should just make. I think they should make a Doctor Who game.
A what game?
Doctor Who.
Jacob, probably never heard of that.
I know. No. I know what Doctor Who is. I've never watched it, but I know what Doctor Who is. Trust me. I've seen it on social media.
It changes all the time, Jacob.
I've heard that.
I don't even know. I've not watched it for like 3-4 years.
I watched it since the 80s.
Yeah, because you're old.
Oh,
all right. I know. I'm taking a guess.
Dirty J just got a
PS4.
Yep. Dirty J.
Panzer Dragoon, an all-new Panzer Dragoon game.
Yes.
That's what
we had one. We had one. It was called Crimson Dragoon.
Yes.
Yeah, but the next one's going to be something different.
What about a new Crimson Skies game?
That could happen one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't mind that. That'd be like one of those small.
Yes. Beer. No, I'm a huge fan of Knight Rider, man.
Yeah, man, me too.
I'm a huge fan.
Knight Rider's awesome.
Knight Rider was my shit back in the day.
While they're at it,
hey, I'm gonna ask you a question. Yes.
Yeah.
What was, if you watched Knight Rider like I did, you had Kit as Michael Knight's car.
Yes.
What was Kit's rival in Knight Rider?
Car.
Yeah. Yep. Car.
You lot are old, man.
Thank you. But Jacob was testing me there.
I had to test him. Car.
Yep. Jago, do you remember Time Traveler?
Time Traveler.
91.
On the what was it?
It was arcade though. No, it was arcade. It was Sega arcade.
No.
Interactive movie fighting. You don't remember that?
Shit, what time is it?
Not time yet.
But
It's nearly
yeah,
time. It's nearly time.
8:26.
Yeah, it is.
No,
it's about time to get going.
I didn't see that in the arcade. I didn't get a lot of arcades until I got older.
A Banjo Bukkake game.
Oh my god.
That seems
Altered Beast. They might bring Altered Beast.
Altered Beast, yes. Altered Beast. It would be a good reboot.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. There's so
Altered
much
Beast.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's so much potential for stuff.
Yes.
There's that much happened in the past. There's that much shit happened.
Yeah.
There's that much of ideas, but people just aren't doing it. It's a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we've done these games. We've played these games. People nowadays, these younger gamers would have no clue. They see Ultra Beast and like, oh my god, it's a new IP. I'm like, no, we've done it already.
Do you think if they remade GoldenEye now, do you think it would have the same?
GoldenEye. That was one of my favorite games on the N64.
Yeah, but do you think it'd have the same impact?
Yeah, I love GoldenEye.
I don't think it would either.
There's so many shooters now.
Yeah, it's already been done so many times over.
There's so many shooters now.
Got to innovate somehow.
That might be why they're not rebooting stuff.
There's so many shooters now, broski. So many shooters.
But I mean,
only Daz can call me broski.
Did you see the new game that Cliff Blazinski's Bosky Studios is bringing out? It's called Epic Heights or some stupid shit. It's on the Battle Royale. Oh my god! Looks like
terrible.
I thought it was cool.
It looks like shit.
Yeah, well, I guess he got bored, so might as well just throw it out there. I guess.
Dude, he's bringing that out just
it's
because
probably like,
he's trying to save
can't beat him. Might as well join him. So
that's what he's doing. He's trying to save his studio.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks terrible.
I guess.
The thing is, he said when his studio was made, he said that it was all going to be original stuff.
And he's copied two games, two genres.
Well, I mean the last
Lawbreakers was basically Lawbreakers was like
Overwatch. Yeah.
But I've seen gameplay on it. It looked cool.
It looks like somebody threw up 80s.
It looked like Overwatch, but more realistic graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. I don't see.
But unless you're a huge Battle Royale fan, which is I think it's a limited time thing that people gonna grow out of.
Yeah, it's a trend.
I'm already bored of Battle Royale.
It's not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
I think he needs to ask Epic Games for a job there, because that's where he started.
Oh, he might be back over here with Xbox but his boss would be Ferguson.
I didn't know if y'all guys had seen that, man. Oh my god, it's terrible looking.
Well, when the Lawbreakers came out, it would have been cool if they brought it to Xbox, and then he teamed up with Rod Ferguson and Xbox to say, hey, let's bring a Gears character over on Lawbreakers.
That would have been sick.
Yeah, but
Radical Heights is his name. Radical Heights was his name. Is his name he's coming out with now? The game,
basically Nightfall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fortnite, but they got to change it a little bit. So.
Yeah.
Nightfall.
All right.
Or Fort Day.
Fort Day. He needs to go back and go work for Epic, because I don't think his studio Bosky is going to be around for too much longer. Him and his original ideas. He had one good one, which was Gears, and that's it.
He got lucky, I think, with Gears.
Oh, he did get lucky. I agree with you. He got lucky as hell. It was the right game at the right time.
It was like lightning in a bottle.
Yep. 2005.
And he just got too big for his boots.
The thing is, that's just so hard to do.
I've just replaced the cardboard. Now I've got a new toilet.
Nice.
Oh, he's a
well done, Daz. Well done.
He's sitting there cutting it,
folding it.
Every podcast.
Yeah. I'm getting a kiss to that, so
this is what I think of all this shit.
Yeah. Should be a pro at it now.
Yeah.
Cliff Blazinski's problem is he's too fucking cocky now.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Well, that's why he shouldn't have PR for his games.
I liked his personality before, but now he's just a bit.
Before, when he was head like the Gears, Gears guy, yeah, he was cool, but now he's
a bit like he's a bit dickish now.
He's a douchebag. Just say it like it is. He's a fucking douchebag. He turned into a douchebag.
Douchebag back then, but he was cool because Gears was cool.
Right? Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
and I like Cliff Bleszinski back then, but now he's a douchebag now because he's overconfident in his past 2 games. Well, this one's gonna suck. It already sucks. I can tell you that now. I won't play it. And Lawbreakers.
I honestly think they're gonna go under after this.
Oh, they probably will. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
But then Microsoft will probably end up buying them out or something. I don't know.
Why would you?
I mean, because Cliff Bleszinski, he's got talent because he made Gears of War.
Where can you see it other than Gears?
But he may be that one-hit wonder.
Gears is one of the biggest
one-hit wonder. Yeah.
He may be the
one-hit wonder. What the fuck?
Nah,
no.
There's too many other up-and-coming developers out there that are.
I'm telling you, Microsoft should just buy Sega. Microsoft should buy Sega.
Cliff Bleszinski slammed his penis down at the right time with the right IP. And he got lucky. He got lucky. He got lucky.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah, the last time he did it, shit backfired.
Yeah,
he must have a big penis.
He got.
And I'm a guy who played Lawbreakers. I played it on the PlayStation. Yes, I was in the beta.
Oh, okay.
Because it was free. I played it.
Okay.
Yes, it was cool. It was an Overwatch clone. I can tell you that now. But it had some aspects. Aspects of being in the air. That was the only thing that really differentiated it from Overwatch. You could do in the air.
It's one of those games that I'd probably get bored of in a week or so, like PUBG. Well, I'm not bored of PUBG, but
I mean, it was cool. It was cool in the beta, but I'm glad I never really bought it. Because I mean, it was an Overwatch clone through and through. That's all it was.
Slow motion going on there.
Born Distracted has a good idea. What's it? You'd like to see a
full motion video game based on the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont.
Yeah,
those are some funny ass shit.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right,
what the hell's a tallywhacker?
Dick.
Penis. Penis.
Whatever you want it to be.
Just call it. It's a Todger.
Have you never seen Porkies?
No.
You're missing out, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Yeah.
I'm young. I don't.
Yeah,
you can go back and watch it though. It's funny.
Dad says you're 19.
Yes.
And
Broski, watch fucking Porkies, the first one. Then you'll know what Tallywhacker is.
Or any of the other Porkies.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the first one's the best.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Watch all the movies from the 80s. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Broski, go and watch the Matrix from 1999.
I love the Matrix. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay.
You can't. I'm not that young. I'm young, but bloody hell.
I never know. You never. If you're not a sci-fi fan, you wouldn't watch.
My favorite movie, Scarface. And how old's that?
So fucking, I'm not into gangsters, so I've never really watched Scarface. To be honest with you,
Scarface is just like that's one of the only
Godfather films. I'm more of a Godfather fan. And that's old as shit.
Yeah.
Part 2 is my favorite.
Yep.
Okay.
They're long as shit though. Those films.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here before we go too far. We've had
like a 24.
New IP talk.
Let's do a 24-hour stream.
Yep.
We're getting paid for it, and a shitload of me.
Let's forget paid.
But like I said, all good talk, good different opinions.
Yeah, good stuff.
All's good. I mean, we all want games, and let's hope games keep coming.
I have very little time to game, but I want plenty games. I want many games.
It's the best problem to have having too many games.
Yes.
Yeah, we already have it. You have backlog from hell and new IP, new games coming out every week.
That should be a game, Fastback. Backlog from hell.
Yeah.
Whenever I look in my games and apps, I feel like crying. It's so intimidating.
Christ, I can barely get game during the week. My only day to really game is Saturday, so Thing Corpse knows, and Fastback. Let's game today.
Hey, we should play. We should play some Titanfall tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, I'm down.
Oh hell yeah!
I got to work tomorrow, but I'll be back by about like 10:30 in the morning. So I'm down after that all day.
Yeah, I'm down.
What's 10:30 in the morning?
So
10:30 in the morning is
3:30.
5 hours. 2:30 for y'all, right?
Yeah.
3:30. Yeah.
If the
Down.
kids are playing out, I'm good.
You need to, you need to
I'm
learn
down.
how to do math, Daz.
I was never good at maths, mostly. That's why I keep thinking you're 19.
I'm like all day tomorrow. So Fastback, Sea of Thieves, Sting Corpse, Sea of Thieves, at least for an hour.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, for sure.
You're in Siberia.
Yeah,
Coop,
get on a fucking galleon and fucking just tear some
you
shit
good
up.
too? Coop's quiet. I mean,
I got to work tomorrow. So this is
I'll work for you and tell you that
this is Sunday for me.
you're
Like, y'all need to hurry up
coming
with
back
this goddamn shit so I can go back and play some games before I gotta go to work. So speaking of that, Jago, where can we find you?
well, you can find me right here, right now, drinking some beer.
Yes, sir. We're gonna find you next Wednesday.
Wednesday on Knight Rider with
Let
Dad.
Jacob speak.
Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time on the DazCast with all the cool mofos that are in there. Fridays when I can get here because you leave the invitation open on the W.D.F.C. Who the Fuck Cares podcast on Friday night at 6 p.m. with all you beautiful bastards. And Xbox Live and a little bit once in a while on YouTube under Jagakukin. And if you really want to find me on PlayStation, it's my old gamer tag. It's Tuscany34.
How much beer have you drank?
Not as much as it should have.
I'm on my second 8% alcohol.
The
Big boy.
Yeah, the
Yeah, how big are the cans?
I'm not an 8%.
24 ounce.
24 ounce.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah.
I want some of that shit.
You brought the big guns to the.
Yeah, I always bring the big guns. It's Friday.
That's why it sounds funny in high pitch.
I've not even seen that video because it's basically a piss take.
No, but
it's funny shit.
You talking about
yeah.
Daz's oh my god, that's so funny.
Piss take that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We could do a podcast with all our voices sped up like that. That would be fucking funny.
Oh no, he slows it down too. He slows them down so we got really deep voices.
But the sped up part's the funniest.
It feels like I've taken acid or something when I watch some of this stuff.
Sonic is a fucking motherfucker.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Whoa. All right, who's next? Sapsky.
Hello. You can find me. What are you laughing at?
You can find Sapsky right there where he's sitting.
Yeah, you can find me here in my house, which I won't give you the address to. And you can find me on Twitter at Subsky117. That's about it.
We're gonna see you Monday.
Oh yeah, of course.
Monday night
on the Game Buffet podcast. It's just Game Buffet. That's the channel.
Game
maybe
Buffet.
Wednesday. Are you and Daz gonna be okay? We can see you on
Daz, we're not doing the podcast.
Yeah, this Wednesday there's no DazCast.
Yeah, no
Be on
DazCast.
Daz's channel. Most Wednesdays we're on Daz's channel.
Yeah.
Beer.
Stinky Corpse.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Stinking Corpse. Oh, yeah.
PlayStation at X Stinking X.
Yep. Thanks, Jago, for the plug right there.
Nice.
Xbox Live, Stinking Corpse, and then of course Wednesdays most of the time when Daz isn't on, call out for some.
This is my last. This is the last one, and then it's one in
for
7.
the next.
Daz, you sound like you've drunk a lot.
No, not really.
Fuck, it's Friday. It's after midnight for Dad.
Been on 3 hours, so he should have been.
I'm just saying.
I've been up since fucking 6:30 this morning and gone to work.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Daz, do it.
What?
Ready.
Ready.
Beer.
I'm just saying, Daz, if you're going to drink, you better bring out the big guns. You should drink some vodka or whiskey.
Moonshine.
Or moonshine.
No, Sopsky is called volume. Volume.
I don't care what the hell it's called. Just drink it.
Yeah, you can find me on Wednesdays on the DazCast, and then of course usually probably on here too every Fridays on the W.D.F.C, and then the weekends usually playing. So, and then Jago, I sent you that link.
I'll check it. I'll check it when we get off.
I'll
appreciate
it.
What porno link?
Oh, you want me to send it to you also?
No, I don't want. No, I'm just asking.
So you can take on it to make sure that it's authentic and it's.
I need to know. I need to know if it's one of Daz's links.
Oh,
all you guys know, I started on the X Power podcast. And I enjoyed that one with Noof and Fletcher, and then I was on Saltiest podcast, and then he got butthurt. I mean, a little bit because I was talking not really talking crap, but just going back and forth with Fonz, and he kicked me off. Whatever. He said, it is what it is.
You close one door and another one.
These two, the DazCast and WD.F.C, is why I enjoy these way better because I don't want to be so serious.
Hashtag the real cast.
Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, we're just gamers. This game and these two podcasts that I'm always try to be a part of. I know I'm a member of DazCast. I always try to be a part of this one.
Oh, by the way, Jacob, you're always welcome on Game Buffet as well if you want to come on.
Well, food actually hit me up, and this week, and I told him I was like, man, I'd be the fourth member.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know when I can get home. Yeah, I mean, and he's like, well, I need more of a commitment for that.
I mean, like if you're like as a guest or something, you could come on if you want.
Well, I told him that. I said I'll be like a semi-permanent guest, but he never got back to me. So.
Yeah, that's what I told him too.
We know what I'm getting.
For me,
food's quite unreliable when it comes to getting back to people.
Well, I'm a type of gamer. I'm a type of gamer that I don't give a fuck. I don't get into the fanboy wars. I like to hang out with good people that that don't get into the same things. We just like to have fun. That's me. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. Yeah. That's what my avatar is, Jago, because he's a monk, but he also has a bad side. That's why half of his face is Shadow Jago, because we are all assholes at the end of the day.
And he's got hair too. He's a monk with hair.
Yeah. That's me in a nutshell, guys.
Yeah.
Mr. Coop.
Yo.
Anything special? Any more droning out or?
Yeah, I just posted a video last week.
Yep.
So, yeah, got a new one. I started working on another one, but got sidetracked, and so I got a ton more footage. I just got to keep going through it.
Did you ever get the
droning
Oculus going? Any for VR?
Oh man, I spent 2 days this week. Still have not heard back from support.
So you won't do, and then you'll get. What is the problem? Can we have your gamer tag? Can we have this? Can we have that? Just so fuck yourself.
Damn right, Daz. I'm there with you.
It's fucking true. And then, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Believe me, this has been going on for like a month, man.
Yeah.
Oculus.
You know what sucks, Coop? I had like a $300 drone my girl bought me for Christmas like 2 years ago. I was flying it. I was flying it in the air, and I sucked at flying it because it was like my second time. It landed. It landed in our neighborhood street about the time a car was coming by.
Oh fuck!
Ran the motherfucker over.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yes, sucked. It sucked, and it really sucked, dude. That's why I haven't bought another one. It's like I suck at flying drones.
Yeah, it can be a little tricky. I've crashed a few for sure.
Need to go to the Coop school.
Yeah.
I ain't going down that dollar trail again. Hell no. No.
Mr. Daz.
That's Liquid Daz.
Liquid Daz. On the T2000. Yes.
Oh, you need to play the Knight Rider song.
Okay.
Oh, that's good shit. That's so funny. Love it.
Yeah, mom.
Yeah, you know, real quick on the Knight Rider. You know how like the original Knight Rider car, it's a Pontiac Firebird, right?
It's a 84 Pontiac Firebird.
And then you know how like not too long ago they did kind of like a reboot and they did it with
they used a Sega GT. Or was it Mustang?
They used a Mustang GT. Come on, man.
But you know, look, I'm a Ford guy. I'm a Mustang guy, and I didn't agree with that. Like,
no, hell no, hell no.
Lights didn't fit on the car.
Yeah,
you cannot fucking change Knight Rider from a Trans Am to a Mustang.
No.
But it would be cool. It would be cool as shit. Let's say they do another Knight Rider show, bring it up.
Get Chris Pratt.
Chevy King brings out a limited time Firebird. You know.
Oh yeah. They were supposed to do that already, Fastback, but we haven't seen it.
Yeah, I mean, you get a body kit to make the Camaro look like a Firebird, but you know, like a modern Firebird. But
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even watch the Knight Rider reboot. I didn't agree.
I won't bother Jacob, but it's terrible.
I watched the movie because it was a movie and then it was a TV series.
Knight Rider 2000, the movie in 2000. Yeah, I watched that too.
It was actually all right. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad. But it had the original characters.
Knight Rider, was it?
No, not like a TV show. No.
If it ain't a Trans Am, it ain't Knight Rider. End of. Simple as.
And then they have to bring what's his name back too, right?
Oh my God! Brain fart.
Hasselhoff.
Yeah,
David Hasselhoff. Yeah, David Hasselhoff.
Bring his old ass back. He's gonna be the mentor, the old guy. That's
he'll be all drunk eating a cheeseburger.
He'll be the drunk mechanic that works on Kit.
Just have him as a cameo or something.
Yeah, just walking.
You've got to use a Firebird or something along those lines that looks like the original Kit, and you've got to have a character that looks like or resembles.
It's like
David Hasselhoff's character.
I think Chris Pratt could do it, but then again,
he better get a weave then.
No shit.
No, Jago, if you go on YouTube, there's people that fucking mold them to exact same thing. I'll send you a link to one of them that's done it. Yeah. But anyway, in the meantime, you can find me at Twitter on fucking at UK.DAZ.FASTBACK. Fucking YouTube the same, Mixer and Twitch now.
No, Twitch.
You can find me at the DazCast every fucking Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. British Standard Time, and the same on the W.D.F.C. possible.
Who the fuck cares?
Who the fuck cares? Before I go.
Yes, sir.
Yes! What was this? The new 20 song, Sofsky. New song for Sofsky. 20.
I haven't found that yet.
It don't matter.
This will do.
Love it. You gonna make me go watch fucking Knight Rider, Dad?
I'm gonna get lights and put them on front of my car now.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! Love Knight Rider.
There you
love
go.
It. I love it.
Mr. Witty.
Me half asleep or half dead.
Half asleep.
I'm half asleep and there's news.
Oh, is that just Far Cry 5? I don't know. I can't remember now. But yeah, you can find me just WittyMass27316 Twitter, fucking I don't know what's over on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah.
I can wait. I can see him waiting at the street corner, waiting for a pickle.
Oh no!
No.
Yeah, you sound like you've smoked some good stuff.
Is that what you call a bag of weed? A pickle.
No, we just call it a 10 bag.
A nickel bag. I mean a dime bag.
Whoa.
Dime bag.
Depends you deal in pounds.
A dime bag that's when fucking dog shit out.
Yeah. Surrounded by empty beer cans.
No, just get a 10 bag or a quarter,
or just buy a pound.
It's called a dime bag. Just call it a dime bag.
It's funny how Persky knows what I want to know.
Huh? No.
No. Is there associated with me with that shit?
I don't condone it.
But we do condone beer.
That's funny.
Drinking.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can find me Fastback at Twitter, Fastback6768, on Xbox 6768. I can't tell you what my social security number is on the Switch.
Oh, come on.
You can friend me on PSN. I don't have a PS4 anymore, but I can get on the app and accept it. Hey, I don't get the music. Shit. There you go.
There you go.
And
love Knight Rider.
Other than that, like I said before, W.D.F.C does stand for We Do Fucking Care About Gaming, but it also stands about all the other bullshit that doesn't give a shit about. What it stands for, Witty? You weren't here last week, Witty. I'm gonna let you say it.
W.D.F.C.
By the way, like I said last time, the D isn't the starts with T.
It's whatever Daz wants it to be.
Whatever.
And we're out.
Heights.
Bye.
Well, later, guys.
Later.
Yeah.